So I transferred one of my corners to Bama for his senior season, and he just had the strangest but most unique season of any player I've ever created. So I created Riley Griffin on stream a while back, but this will be the first time most of you get to see him in action. Y'all boys sit back and enjoy one of the most technically sound and just purest of pure lockdown cornerbacks that has ever graced this earth. Mr. Riley Griffin, final season, bro, listen, we gotta go crazy. We're going to be a man-heavy defense. This is Bama in the SEC. Go man-heavy. And plus, that just fits his play style as a field corner, even though my tackling isn't up or where it needs to be. As far as coverage goes and just his ability to just be a smash mouth lockdown corner, that's exactly what he is. So we're going to play true to that play style. Plus, we're running a 4-3 defense naturally without me switching the playbook. So that's what we're going to be in, bro. That's what we're going to be in. Until we, depending on the team, the scheme, whatever the case may be, we'll make adjustments for the most part, though. Man, press man, especially if they're up on the line. He's off the line, smaller receiver. Patience, man. Oh, he threw it. Got a man, dropped it. Good D is what I'm saying, bro. We got enough. We got enough in the secondary to make it happen and just be a really nasty defense. He's up on the line. We're going to try to get a press off here. Yep, run with him. Run with him. Run with him. He sat. It don't matter. Blanket. Blanket on Hoff. Blanket is on platinum. But, and I will say third and long, third and intermediate, or even second and long, or second and extremely long. That's when we'll switch it up. We'll switch it up. We'll go with some zone. Right here we got the seam. I believe we're at the nickel spot, if I'm not mistaken, because we're only on the boundary and man coverage. So when we go into the zone, this seam. Got a man right up the middle of the field. Oh my gosh. But when I see that immediately makes me want to check into like a cover 2 next time we go zone. So got to be mindful of that, because when they start doing that, hitting deep up the middle, it's like, yeah, he's up on the line. Anytime up on the line, he's going to press. That's my goal this season, though. Smash mouth corner. The most pro ready corner day one as I can be. Up the field, got a man. Oh my gosh. Can't say the same about my guys on the squad, though. Can't say the same about them. We do have audibles and everything unlocked, too, so that's solid. I just wanted to make sure I captured this senior year because we've been going crazy. Yeah, press with him. Run with him. Run with him. We there. We there. I love it. I find extreme enjoyment out of that. Just being in a phase, shutting. And he's an impact player. The one on guard, he's an impact guy. So shutting him down completely, getting hands on him in a press man situation, and just Xing him out of the game, and then the pick opportunities you get out of that. I mean, it's not even a question on how great or fun that can be. So I just love to be a smash mouth lockdown corner. But here, that cover 2 is going to help us, kind of shore up that middle of the field where they like to attack. No motion, or they do swing him out. And he's right at the seam. He caught that. He dropped it. Let's go. That wasn't really my responsibility. He kind of beelined it up the field. He just threw it early because the safety was off. The safety or the corner, the boundary corner was kind of way off. But again, we're out here. Got to pay attention to not only down in distance, but also our the time on the clock. Late in the first half, you definitely don't want to little RPO action. Late in the first half, you definitely don't want to go man coverage. Want to switch it up some zone depending on where they are in the field. Because if they get deep up the field, start making things happen, then it becomes a problem. I can also go some cover 2 man from time to time as well. Let me see if I can still get a press off, even though he's off the line. Kind of sit and be patient. They ran it. Here we go. We'll try to get in there for a strip here and there too. I don't know. My tackle rating might not be high enough to do that. We'll see though. I like some cover 2, man. We'll go cover 1. We'll go cover 1 though. Going to be pretty consistent with the looks we give on defense. Because again, we got impact players everywhere. Me, a couple other players. Got a man. Get there. They still pick up 7. Little man blitz. Got the tight end here. Come down a little bit. Close to that line of scrimmage. Be patient with him. Went across the middle immediately. Immediately. But stuff like that, it's going to happen, especially in man coverage. It's going to happen. Quick, fast, off the line, quick throw. That's like a low risk, small reward situation. Another impact player. It's a different receiver right here on the boundary we have. Yep. That jammer. That jammer. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. I'm a true student of the game. The last patient corner that wore the number 2 at Bama was PS2 himself. Super patient at the line. Kind of remind me of Revis a little bit. We ran a slot fade, but he's too slow to run that. I was underneath. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of did have a step on me, but I believed in me. I believed in me. I would go with that seam. We'll go with this cover 9 and then show. And it's going to show cover 2. Yeah, we'll show 2. Give them a look that I think or that they think they want. We're going to ride this up the seam. He's flaring out. I ain't going to play it. I'm going to stay home because I can easily get outside here. Yep. So I think I'm not going to gamble as much. We're not really worried about catching a ton of picks. This, that, and the third is going to be more of a true cornerback season. Like really being a lockdown corner. The type of stuff that gets you ranked high and, you know, put you on draft boards. Now in game, the awards and things like that might not speak to that. But I have no doubt we're going to take home the Bednarik and the excuse me, the Bednarik and Nagurski and things of that such. He went inside. I played that perfect. Oh my gosh. I laced that. He got to the top of his route and everything, and I still was that was beautiful. We might blitz a little bit more too. Go some man blitz play. I don't like playing off man coverage as much, but I don't mind. You just have to be extremely patient and know how to close that gap. Once you learn how to close that gap properly, it makes it 10,000 times easier. I kind of want to get a press off here if they let me, if they do run the ball. I meant pass the ball. They ran it. He slid. I still got hands on him. He knew better. All right, cover 1 contain. We'll go with the spy like that. I like how the play calling is adjusting to what's happening on field. Because when they hit us deep down the middle, it gave us a cover 2 look. And then when we got caught, or when they hit us with the when the quarterback just took off like that and he's having all this time in the pocket, we got a QB spy, a cover 1 spy look. So I like that. But it's second or third intermediate. So we're gonna kind of play off a little bit. Another man in motion. I laced that. How did he catch that in traffic? Y'all got to do better. They're trying to go score, so we're gonna play it accordingly. Go heavy zone to cap this half off, so we don't give up any big passes or anything like that. I went a little deep upfield. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going for that. I'm going for that strip every time in traffic. We'll protect the seam here. I'm gonna ride out the seam with this tight end. I'm gonna play inside shoulder a little bit, but I gotta make sure I don't give up anything outside. Ride the seam outside. Yeah, that was beautiful. I think if he didn't have that pressure on him, he was gonna just throw a dart and I was gonna be all over it. We'll go with this cloud. We do have somebody on the seam on the other side, and then I can ride the seam here just to be safe. Got the tight end right here too. Here, outside. Got a man pick. Let's go. Perfect defensive call. Beautiful. What they calling? Oh, I was finna say, boy, ain't no way. We need that. I need that. We're gonna decline it. Take the pick. Get them boys out the field. Offense, carry us out of here. They're not producing, but you know what? We don't expect anything. We don't expect anything else at this point. Here we go on the line too. I love this. I ain't even gonna L2 it this time. They ran it. Quarterback took it around the edge. Them boys on that. Yes, sir. Only picked up 2. That's what I like to see. We're gonna free fire this. We're gonna send a blitz. I wish I could make somebody. I think, is there an adjustment to make a specific linebacker? It is. I forgot how I really don't remember how to do it though. Third down, third intermediate. We'll switch to this Tampa. I'll sit here patiently and read it out. Outside. Got a man. Get there. Don't miss that tackle. Let's go. Let's go. Because I definitely need to zone out and spy somebody on that quarterback. Because he's liable to take off at any given moment. Go with hole. Go here. Individual. I'll go back. He's on the line. I'm not pressing. It's all good. Some off man. Off man ain't never hurt nobody. Outside. We here. We here. That's good patience. 2nd and 9. We'll switch it up. Or we'll go with this cover 1. quick adjust. Triangle. Okay, I see it. I see it. I got the adjustment now. Oh, he took my ankles. Yo, I've never gotten ankle broken like that. Oh, I didn't get ankle broken. It just gave me a half-ass tackle animation. I need to save this play with this spy. I need to save that. They gonna run the ball here. Man in motion. Yeah, they ran it. We good though. Let me save that play. I got a few favorites now. As a matter of fact, we have a few of those. 2nd and 9. We'll go with some zone. Yeah. They're in a 3-by-1, 3-by-2. They got 2 tight ends over here. Quick screen. We good. We good. I'd rather blitz in this situation. Not gonna lie. We'll just go with this double bracket. Double some of them guys out there on the perimeter. Keep my eyes on this running back. Outside, big boy. They play calling getting a little tricky. They calling some stuff out here. I don't know what's going on with them though. Oh yeah, they've been flaring. They've been doing this little flare out a lot. They've been doing that little flare out a lot. Next time I see that, so now that I know where the block is inside. I gotta undercut that. I gotta come from downhill closer to the defensive line, like the line of scrimmage. I like a cornerback blitz here because if that quarterback has ample time in the pocket, I can or who's that on the other side? Okay, and they loaded on this side in a 4-by-2. Dang, I was gonna ride it out with him. That was that was my zone, but I got a linebacker right there, and he didn't make a play on that. I was supposed to be there. We both collided, but I think that was closer to like his assignment. He was supposed to be there. They're gonna score here. It's all good though. I just don't understand how in the world did they do that though. Like there was like no help there. They go to run, we there. All right, we good. We need to put some points on the board. It's gonna be the defense. I was gonna go deflection heavy, but if I get pick opportunities, honestly, if we want to win, I gotta take them. I knew it outside. I saw it. I watched it develop. I wanted to take off quicker, but I didn't want to overreact. They do run a lot of trickery in them flats though. They definitely do. Teams like this, which are really most teams on this game, you want to go cover 2 or zone heavy when they're going to those flats over and over, and then when they do decide to take strikes downfield, it's always deep up the middle, and those cover 2 zones, they help. They help. You got them linebackers dropping, covering all of that real estate, and then you got the 2 high safeties, and then you cover the flats as well. It's just like you can't go wrong with a good cover 2, unless they go like bomb, like. But then and it also ties in if they got time in the pocket. If the quarterback has ample time in the pocket and he can just take his time, those deep routes that kind of cross at the top, deep up the field, that's a problem. Man, we play for Bama and our offense is just not alive. Like, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. I play for Bama and my offense is just not alive. Make a play on that ball. Yes, sir. His little receiver's trying to get loose, but I'm in the perfect position. I'm playing right underneath his chin. Like, he's not getting too far upfield without me being there. But at the same time, I'm giving him that step he needs. So if the ball is thrown, I can be right there for the pick. 3rd and 9, we'll go back to that coverage. I'm in my recent plays. Go back to that coverage. I got to watch that outside. Matter of fact, I'm going to play it a little closer. So if they do go quick out, I want to jump in. I'm straight back. Drop, get outside. They go middle. He drops it. Yeah, offense will start out with some solid field positioning regardless right here. So we'll see. And we getting nothing, bro. Man, I'll never understand that. I'll never understand the simulation in this game. What? Yo, I'm literally, bro, I'm hard committing turning towards this man. And my player was like, his body was halfway turned, but he didn't want to like actually turn. It's like the game was making me not like turn towards this man. That wasn't like a normal just bad angle whiffed by me, which I do often. I'll take accountability for that. That was literally the game like telling me, no, you're not about to tackle this man. That was weird. I'll use the timeout soon. We'll get this play off, and then hopefully it'll be third and whatever, and we'll get it off. Make that play. He stopped the clock for us. It's crazy, man. We're gonna take a L here, a 7-0 ball game between two pretty much powerhouses, and only 7 points get produced throughout the entirety of a football game. Not to say it doesn't happen, but for it to happen is just crazy. And then they're gonna get a field goal here, so it really doesn't matter. And I seen somebody in the comments say you should never finish the game with 3 timeouts. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I use all 3. It won't make a difference, but I'm gonna use all 3. I got a corner blitz here. Go creep. We got quick jump on bronze. Wish I had a silver right now. Get back here. I was getting hemmed up by one of their players and myself and a teammate, I believe, right there. We definitely could have got back there and got that sack. Probably would have got a strip sack. Who knows? Let me play off. We need to protect this first down marker. Hopefully somebody goes in flats. He sat. Oh man, he wanted to throw it. I saw it, bruh. Again, that's like another, because I've been, keeping my eyes on the QB. That's another situation where if we don't get as much pressure as we did right there, we probably get that ball thrown. We had a situation like that earlier, and then they get the. How did y'all still have 18 seconds to spare offense? What is my offense doing? What is my offense doing to? It is what it is. Our impact can't be measured by stats. Again, we're just locked down, smash mouth corner, but. I mean, it's ridiculous to not score at all. Hopefully we change the tide this season and we actually do better and offense starts to produce a bit. But my defense so far looks fantastic. Will our offense actually come out here and produce today? The world may never know. We may never know. They go quick screen out the rib with a flare out from the back. Got to keep that in mind. It's hard to go heavy, man, because you like all of the opportunities come from zone, man. So many opportunities come from zone, bro. So many opportunities come from playing zone that you really can't capitalize on in man coverage because you don't want to, give up anything. You don't want to be the reason that you get bombed over the top for a touchdown. So it's like, bro, you want to take your time. You want to be patient. No, we're definitely not going to go man here. Play this tight. I got to watch that running back when he flare out like that. They're offset. They're in the 3x2. Outside, I got a man up the middle. Yeah, the linebackers, I don't know where they were. They got to come down on that. But yeah, certain things, I don't know. I guess I'll make some late adjustments. Let me press him at the line, buddy. You up on that line? If you up on that line, you're mine. Yeah, if you up on that line, you're mine. I got hit with a stun animation. That's why I don't like coming up out of my strafe. I'll go into a half turn. And even Nick Saban himself said the half turn, staying at it, you got to be in a half turn. And that applies for real life. To me, that applies for the game as well. Holding L2 and R2, staying in that half turn at all times, that's the way. Because when you come up out of that half turn or out of your strafe, man, them ankle breakers, bro, for no reason, blanket on platinum against an average receiver. I'm here. Good D. Anytime I see that flat, I low key don't need to jump it as fast. I need to have a little more patience on that outside. They just throw that quick sometimes, so you want to make sure you don't give it up. But at the same time, oh yeah, smash him. At the same time, it's a quick throw. And it's going to be a short throw, so you can easily hawk that lane. Like, we're over here on the boundary. Anything that goes towards the sideline, I don't need to jump it. I just need to be ready because I need to be able to bait it up. Like, and if he break that down, go out, they both went inside. Yeah, if they go outside, it's like, yeah, you want to break on it. if you're already so far away from the sideline. But if you're close to the sideline and you're giving them a little bit of wiggle room, bro, you don't need to jump it. You just wait till the ball is thrown because you have time. Because the sideline is like an extra defender. I talked about this when I was playing Mike linebackers. Like, bro, you don't need to overreact to everything towards that sideline so early, like so fast. Fourth down here, get inside. We couldn't knock it loose. We don't have knockout. We gave that up. But again, those are those small, short, quick things that, yeah, top tier corner ain't gonna let that fly, but you know, it happens. It wasn't nothing crazy, so we ain't tripping. That zone. Get that sack. Let's go. Knock them back a little bit. They're already in field goal range. Go cover 2 man here. Got help over the top. Got to watch that midfield. Midfield and outside. Midfield and inside is what we're going to focus on here. I ain't going to press either. Get him, get inside. Yep. That's what he want. Half turn, half turn. See how my play, like I'm sprinting, but I'm like turned sideways. That way, if he snaps down, he breaks down, or he sits anywhere in that route, I'll be able to change direction without being hit with a stun and being out of position. So you got to be careful with that. But that was great. Our end is crazy. I kind of knew where he was going to go with it. He was on the short side of the field, so I kind of knew he was going to go out there with it. But also, you got to keep in mind too, look at those outside receivers. They check in with the ref, you know it's a pass. Outside, he didn't want that. He goes outside, but to the other side of the field. He trying to avoid me. He know what it is. He done threw at me once on that little quick little shallow, but he know better. Down 10-0. Where did they end it? We score finally. Thank you. Where did they get points from? Probably the return game. Where did they get them? Oh, probably a defensive touchdown or defensive points. Some way, shape, or form, man. They're going to get it. Down 3. It's just good to see our offense actually produce something. 2nd and 1. We'll go with this here. Switch it up. Oh, he went out of that fade. You got to watch that too. That's why I like getting depth immediately. I don't like waiting too long. Like sometimes I'll wait and be patient, but I'm trying to be patient like Revis, Pat Surtain. Just be patient at the line. I'm not rattled. I'm not scared. I got good speed. I got good feet, good technique. Ain't no reason to really stress. And the more underneath I am, the better. So I love it. I'm on the boundary this time around. Yeah, they up on that line. We got to press. You have to. You got to utilize that. There we go. Can't get it out. He got it off. And then he caught the ball and still broke the tackle. We can't catch a break. Here we go. Half turn, they run the ball. Way to get back there for the TFL. They pick up a good chunk. We take a good chunk back. We'll go with this cover 3 seam. Just in case they try to hit deep up the middle. Plus, I like these seam flat zones. The flat's my responsibility, but also to ride the seam. So I ride the seam at first. I look for anything outside. Like right there, if he would have thrown that, that's a pick. Beautiful pick. Probably would have went for the deflection though. We do need to create turnovers and score, but at the same time, like I said, I'm just going to play pure. And I think deflections, you get more interactions off of. We here. Got it off Pig. Let's go. Somebody else got it. We'll take it. I should have blocked him, but I thought he was going to be able to burn him because he was on the outside. But let's go. My defense creating a turnover. That's what you want to see from your guys. Come on. We might not win no football games, but I'm going to really indulge and embellish and be mentally just be satisfied with how beautiful and well my defense plays. Ooh, and they still hit me with a stunt animation after I just boxed this man. I'm talking about pressed him, threw him off his route, threw him off his trajectory, everything. And then they gave me a stun animation anyway. They gotta do something about that. This is one of the hardest areas to guard when they in that slot. They packed in tight, that stack. We there though, we there. Good play on the ball. Let's go. My secondary is elite, baby. I love when we'll go palms here. Go palms. Yep, I got that seam. Ride the seam, watch the flat. Eyes on the quarterback with this one. I ride the seam, eyes on the flat. Yep. I'm here. Yep. Big Riley. Big Riley Griffin, baby. Came down here, laid that wood on him. You hear me? Let's go. Big hit. And we get 3 points out of it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go. And then you got the hook vert. You got the hook. So they sit down. And then you also got the vert. You got to get upfield. For so long, I didn't know how to play. I had no idea how to properly play the green hook vert zone. And it's the same thing like the seam flat. You just want to ride the seam and keep your eyes downhill. I'm going for that punch. Yep, I got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Are they crediting me with that? I thought I went for the punch. I don't know if they gave it to me. He recovered, but did my punch cause that? I think it did, bro. Oh no, they gave it to him. Let me see. Oh, he kept it. He kept it. Somebody else caused it. Okay. I loosened it up because I went for the punch. I loosened it up. I put a little grease on it, and then he came through and he took it away. That sounded crazy. But I loosened it up, and Buddy came in and he handled business, so we good. Ooh, the RPO action. We may go with some cover too. These little seam flats a little more often. But another thing too I like to pay attention to also is to play lower down to the line of scrimmage when I got these zones and ride it out. Kind of be patient though. That way I can keep my eyes on everything. Yep. See, they running all these whip routes, these outs, speed outs. They doing all of that stuff towards the sideline. So these cover twos, and anything where we got them hooked, them seam flats are gonna be key. They're gonna pick this up here. Another thing I was watching too, I watched a lot of Ed Reed film. Like I've been watching a lot of Ed Reed film, and I also watched a video of him breaking down his own film, and I watched a video of somebody else breaking down Ed Reed's film. And one thing I noticed too, it talked about him keeping his eyes on the quarterback. In game, that's a lot harder to do, or like you really don't want to do that as much. But not gonna lie, when you keep your eyes on that quarterback and you wait for him to turn, keeping the receivers and your zone and your peripheral vision, it can be beneficial because you can be dropping. Like my eyes can be on the quarterback here, and I could just be dropping, playing my zone. And then the second I see him click or turn my way, I know to kind of adjust. Outside, I seen Buddy coming across the field, but also too, you don't want to be hard stuck. Like I always like to call it active eyes. I want to look at the quarterback. I want to pay attention to the receivers, do a little bit of everything. So I don't want to keep my eyes active. So first I'll start off my eyes in the backfield, see if they run the ball. They don't. Eyes on the receivers. I'm here. Yep. So it's like having my eyes everywhere. So I got the receivers in my peripherals. I'm dropping back into my zone, looking at the quarterback. It's a pass. Okay, cool. Now I'm back eyes on the receivers. I'm on my zone. I'm reading the other side of the field. Anybody coming across? Like, it's a lot of processing that goes into it to me on how I like to play. But at the same time, it does offer a little bit more of an authentic experience, makes it a little bit more fun and engaging. And then also, you know, I've caught some picks and made some plays like that too. So here we go. Oh, I think I got winning time on platinum right now. We got winning time on platinum. Playing off the line of scrimmage. We're gonna play some off man. I never play off man. We'll play some off man. We got the speed, got the feet, the technique to do it. Here we go. 3rd and 5. We'll go Tampa here, so they don't hit us with nothing crazy. I'm gonna play super low to the line of scrimmage, kind of how Travis Hunter plays this cover 2. Low, get back. We here. He was looking my way too. He was throwing that. He was throwing that all day. He looked right, and that's why I got active eyes. Once I short up my zone and where I'm at, I'm comfortable. I'm locked in. And I'm confident in this. Your eyes you can start to read everything else. My eyes was on that quarterback, and I saw his head. He hit that little twitch. If you know, you know. He hit that little twitch. Some quarterbacks do with that head shift, and they lock in on where they want to go with that ball. Oh man, big run! Almost took it to the crib for a touchdown. All right, we're gonna man up now. I hate to just go blitz off the rip after one play, but yeah. They ain't had a lot of success on the ground against us anyway, though. So it's been fine. It's been cool. Again, I was in that quarterback. See if what we doing. Pass, RPO. They get upfield, smash that. They're trying to score, though, for sure. So we'll probably stay in zone to cap this game off. Oof, I thought he threw that to Buddy. Got in there, got another tackle, but I really went for the punch. Got to go for it late game. We got to get it. Corner blitz, I like this. I want to get in here, get on this quarterback's head. Motion. Back here. Oh, they gave me a good dive and everything, bro. I just dove too early. I want to play like Tyrann Mathieu in situations like that. I want to get back there and try to punch that ball out. Man, I'm heated. Perfect timing too. 5 wide. Sack, let's go. I did a great job sealing up that middle of the field because that's the sweet spot. Got one guy traveling, but the thing I love the most about what I did there, I'm reading the field. I got eyes on him, eyes on the quarterback, and then I also see out of my peripheral that it's a receiver coming across the field. So I relinquished him off to the guys on the right side, came back to the left. That was beautiful coverage. Cause that was the easy throw. And then my defensive front, they just getting back to handling business. Now they're on the 23, 3rd and 17. Do we go cloud here? That cover two, anything within 20 to 25 to 30 yards is always to me just the way. And then what I like to do, I like to drop everybody so everybody can have some depth. We can come downhill and make that play all day, but just being off. Really, why does the field look so smooth now? This field looks OD smooth and like silky. The way that sun glaring on the grass look crazy. UNC always has like a unique look to their field. We're up 5. We're up 5. So we got to keep them out of the end zone. Here we go. They have no timeouts. They're going to go outside. Let me get closer. Yep. He looked my way anyway again. He looked my way again. I want to be on this seam. I want to keep these seams rolling. Down the middle, sacked again. The boys getting back there. We're closing it. We're sealing it all up. I say we can go cover 2 with 2 high safeties. We got to drop. And our defensive front's been bringing enough pressure, so we'll be fine. Outside. Ain't nothing there. He hurt. Oh, one of our guys hurt. And then we'll go cloud here. No, I don't want a cloud corner there. I want everybody on the outside to be dropping. Here we go. Got a deep man. No, sir. The boys out there. We got another guy hurt. Good grief. Y'all boys good? We secure a 5-point win, bouncing back from last week. We played nearly a perfect game and just smashed mouth, just lock down cornerback play. I think we gave up 1 small catch. I think last week we had 4 tackles or 6 tackles total. And this week we got 5. And again, what on tape, what we do and our impact is just phenomenal. We're racing a team's best receivers, and then also on the flip side, still locking things up, securing things in the run game, stepping up, helping make big plays, XYZ. But the defense in totality, bro, we are nasty. So if we do anything as far as winning postseason throughout this year, it's gonna be solely out the back of my defense, and I'm okay with that. Oklahoma State, them boys have been forgotten low key. I wonder what conference they're gonna end up going to, because I believe they're still considered a Pac-12 team in this game. I don't know if there was any update to that. Did they get moved to a conference, a different conference? Or they reassembled the Pac-12, as a matter of fact. I completely forgot about that. I could be true. I just remember one of them conferences getting reworked. Outside. Oh, he tried it. Oh, he threw a strike. Bro, he was out of bounds, bro. Oh my gosh, he toe dragged it. We got routed by little buddy off the rip, but that's my fault. I ain't closed the gap right there. Man, we got to play a perfect season, bro, because if we're going to be a technically sound DB, the tape got to say that. But you can't get beat on a route going towards the sideline. That's free money. And I think I'm going to go deflection heavy, honestly, because I really want to play like a true shutdown corner. Not to say they don't get picks, but I think stat wise and for the awards, I think that's going to be the way to go. I want to play a lot of man, especially against a team I think we can handle. He's playing out the line, so we're going to play off a little bit. Super patient at the line. There we go. Like those obvious pick situations, like if they were to throw that in the flats there, we got to pick that. I mean, that goes without saying. But other situations, man, we definitely. I don't like this. Hold on, Lee. Yo. That's my fault, because I'm looking over on the other side of the field. I'm hoping that he don't get burnt, because it's him over there by himself with a 2-man stack. All right, bro. Let me lock in. We giving up too much early. Your first round corner can't be just getting treated off the bat like that. Like, come on, bro. I don't want to keep spamming man coverage because this game will do you the worst way and these offenses will pick up on your tendencies. But right now, they've just marched their way down and it's all on me right now. It's all on my face. Literally, that's terrible. That is horrible. That's a bad feeling too, bruh. Like, team having a ton of success and it's all your fault. You're giving up all the big plays, but you got to move on from that stuff, bro. I just whiffed on the press. They ran the ball. I was finna say, ain't no way he just fired off at the line. I mean, this receiver's tiny. That's their impact player too. We gotta strap that, dog. Please run the route. They ran the ball. My defensive front is on that. My linebackers ain't going for it. They're going for it on 4th down. What? Y'all gambling already is crazy. That's cool. Please run a route. Don't run the ball. Run a route. Nope, they ran the ball again, and we stomped it again on the 1-yard line. So offense is gonna take over from the 1. If they don't move the ball, we're going to be on defense with some bad field positioning. They get a safety. Wow. Wow. We good, though. Eyes on the quarterback. The field quarterback's going to keep it. Bang. Come on, man. Come on. That boy, Riley put all of his efforts into that. That boy went to stumbling. What we doing here? Switch that up. I'm blitzing. Got a little corner blitz. He checked him. Checked him. Switch out. Check out. They quarterback check. We gonna check. Same thing Ray Lewis said. You check. We check. Oh my gosh. Come on, bruh. Camera turning while I'm trying to get downhill. I swear it's the worst thing in the world. I can't just blitz here and they check out. We gotta check out. They go run at the middle. We on that. See, our run defense I'm not worried about at all. But right now, they just making little leeway. Yeah, so going man and blitzing this game honestly might play out in our favor. Cornerback blitz. I'm blitzing. Now they got me all this other cornerback. I don't like that for him. We'll switch that up. I'll go more mid. I'll go more this seam. Ooh, I thought he had Buddy down there. Please make that tackle. Don't let him get loose like that. Come on, bro. All right, we got a good amount of time before we head into the second half. We good. Ooh, that boy went outside. I'm not gonna lie, he had to step on me though. I gotta close that gap. That's the biggest thing about man, but I love man coverage. It's such a challenge. When you dominating man, and nothing feels better. We're here, we're low. I got this top stack receiver. They're blocking down. They go to run, 2nd and 9. All right, we good. Cover 2, I wouldn't say it's not been our friend this game. We'll go cover 3 over the cloud. RPO, handed it off. We on that 3rd and 9, definitely a passing situation. We'll just go with this cover 6, why not? I'm over here. They handed the ball off and it works out. Wow, and they score. Thinking they gonna pass on 3rd and 9. Wow. 3rd and 9, we run the ball and they haven't had any real success running the ball all game. Like, what are we talking? I'm cold. Like, what are we talking about? And they don't give me the pick. They let him get underneath me like that. What the fuck? Coming out having a bad outing against Oklahoma State. Not what I wanted to say. Good deflection, bro. I don't even think they gave it to me there, but whatever, dog. Well, we might be fighting a losing battle, so we're just gonna go man, work on technique, get some good film. Catch the ball. The one time I actually do need a pick, we don't get one, bro. I needed that. Even though we got them off the field, so I was better off just taking the stat, getting the deflection. Yeah, they haven't credited me. I got 2 situations where I got a deflection. I'm not credited with either one because I didn't hit the deflection button. I deflected the ball though, which is crazy. So I just missed out on two really like much needed stats. But I played good coverage there because I closed the gap. Ooh, he sat that down quick too. I'm going man all the way through, bro. It is what it is, bro. We got too many impact players on defense to be folded into a team like that. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Late press. Undercut the route. Good sack. And I'm not gonna lie, I noticed something in practice and also on another corner I was playing on, bro. When you actually undercut routes in man coverage instead of trying to stack them or like trail the receiver exactly, and you aim to undercut, because I was watching some real life tape and film, bro. When you receivers in real life undercut, right? I watch Asante Samuel tape. He undercuts a lot, bro. When you undercut in this game instead of stacking the route, look at that. Look how I gain ground quicker. It's like the angle. Because I'm not chasing the receiver who's running away from me. I'm just simply gaining ground. It's like an angle thing. But then I also think the mechanics in game play out in your favor more when you use that real life technique of simply just trailing a receiver. They're off. They're way off. Are they going to go screen? He went inside. Got out. Good play. Where did he come down the ball? Offense actually went and got a score, right? Looking pretty good. See what we got here. They're stacking. I'm not worried about nothing quick. We can go straight sideline. I'm gonna get to the numbers and I'm gonna sit. Numbers, sit. Yep, good sack. There we go. There we go. There we go. He looked. It's crazy. I got my eyes on him while strafing through the zone. I went numbers because I wanted him to actually throw it if he, if he was looking, which he did, but he couldn't get it off because we had that pressure. I'm gonna play off. Because if you run across the field, I can undercut that. He ran up the field. I'm here. Get there. I'm not getting credited for nothing. I didn't miss time that bad. I didn't get as close as I was supposed to, though. That really is my fault. They're stacking so much. I got receiver on top. I'm gonna play off. Please come across the field so I can undercut. He went outside. Back shoulder lock pick. Let's go. I knew it. Take. Oh, I was gonna say take off. How 16? You gotta block that. You can't let your mans catch a pick and then you. Come on. It's all good though. At least we get the ball out their hands. No field goal, no nothing. Let's see, bro. Defense, we got to capitalize. We got to come out here swinging, bro. We got to take some. He's inside. I'm gonna play off. As a matter of fact, bait that zone up a little bit. I already got a little bit of depth. Watch this tight end in the 3x2. Good D. I love that I don't got to really step up in the run game. I do love the tackles. That definitely does help statistically, but I do like not having to do much there. Upfield. There we go. Getting a little assisted tackle. We'll take some of those. We'll take about 4 or 5 of them a game. I ain't tripping. Let me play low to the line. Actually get some inside leverage. He went outside. Going upfield. Take on the run. Misfire. Let's go. 4-7 low key got beat. I don't want to blitz my safeties. I should have went bracket. Should have bracketed and double teamed their number 1 because I'm not out there. As a matter of fact, I think I do have the ability to. Why are they running on? Oh, that wasn't third down. I was gonna say, why they running on third down? Yeah, I can't mess with the cornerback. Did they add this back in? I remember they took this out. They added this back in. So now I can go cornerback matchup by overall. So put me on the number 1 guy, and we going man off the ripper team. This is not their number 1 receiver. What the hell? What is going on? It is what it is. Come on. Got a man over the shoulder. Get there. Oh my gosh. We get beamed over the top in man cover. It is what it is, bro. Oklahoma State, though. Are y'all that bad? My gosh, gang. It is what it is, dog. That's the slogan for the day, bro. It is what it is. Boom. How we let him pick up a whole 10-piece? They backed up. They got a safety on us. We can't get a safety. Oklahoma State got a safety on Bama, but Bama can't get a safety on Oklahoma State. He actually sat that down and then gets outside. This game is crazy. These angles, the camera turning and tweaking and twerking. Yeah, we're going to have a good comeback game. I might have to go pick crazy and just, I might have to get on that. I might have to get on that. So, cause this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. We going man rest of the game. It is what it is. Whoever, hey, if you fold, you fold. You better act like you got some spine out here. Better act like you got some spine. Yeah, up front, please, hey. In order to cope with this game and how it is, off with the offenses not being existing, things like that, I have to literally like role play mentally, like I'm actually, I gotta get into this mental mode where it's hard to explain, bro. Like I have to literally think as if I'm the coach or I'm actually on the field and tell my teammates, bro, we're going man coverage every play. Like if you get smoked, you're not getting drafted and you play for Bama. You're 1-1, about to be 1-2. You're playing one of the worst teams that plays in a non-existent conference pretty much. If you getting smoked by them, you're done. You're done. I wish I can take their impact star. If this was dynasty, everybody, I'm downgrading everybody overall. Ain't nobody getting drafted, nobody changing their family life. Everybody's going back to the slums, bro. Everybody going back to the slums. No zone, man. Everybody going back to the slums. But I gotta cool it though, man, because I might get an opportunity. Who knows? Let me relax, bro. I gotta stay focused, bro. Came into this game, it was a little rocky. I wasn't locked in. I'm out of place and misfiring, misstepping on a lot of my technique. You feel me? So it was just bad. It was bad ball for me. I ain't gonna lie. It was bad ball. It just blows my mind. 22-10. 22-10, man. 22-10. That's crazy. Had a cornerback blitz there. Manned up. Play some off, man. Where's he going? Outside. I was gonna say, I know you ain't throw that. I know you ain't that crazy. Yeah. I was about to say, I know you're not that wild. We got 86 out here on the perimeter. Play off a little bit. Just kind of sit and read them. Getting that half turn. And we get blurred. Oh my gosh. We do only have a 93 speed, I believe. But yeah, we can't talk about nobody now. We got killed at the beginning of the game. Then we got hit with a nasty game sealer to cap off the game. They just exposed, buddy. Boy, talking about having a game, bro. But games like this, bro, it's just, it got to be like a mental bounce back, bro. That next game, you got to go off. You got to have it in your mind that you ain't, you feel me? That's bad tape, though. That's bad film. That's bad film, bro. You got blurred. I was in my strafe too long. You got to let that stuff go. It's hard to let it go, though, bro, because it lingers on your mind. Like, I just got cooked. My team in general, we didn't play good. I was in a little funk, especially to kick the game off. And then we get into the back end and we just play bad ball from there, man. We're credited with one deflection. We should have had 3 total that game. I think that kind of ticked me off too. Like my hand touched that ball. I interrupted the pass. I don't know if it was kind of just PBUs or not, but PBUs don't win awards. And then this the first highlight there. So we're gonna get up out of here, move on to next week. Still gonna be man heavy. Let's just see if we can bounce back and get it together. But that's on me though. That's solely on me. We gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten up. We ain't got no choice but to come out here and look like a new team. We're playing against one of them schools, a FCS team. Y'all know them. They run the ball heavy. All they do is run the ball. I want an all-out blitz until it's 3rd and long at this point. Yep, outside linebacker fire. I don't want to do nothing else. I'm gonna play this man coverage though. Get up on his bumper just in case they do pass that ball at some point. Yeah, see, 3rd and long, 3rd and intermediate. You're gonna be faced with these situations all day. I am in the playbook cover 1. I need to switch it up. I like going with the coach suggested plays. I wish we had adaptive coaching though. Like, I want to be able to run. I want to be able to just like in road to glory. I want to just let my coach call the plays. Like, I don't mind having to strategize and pick plays just at the 3rd, but I like the experience to be smooth. I want to be the player. Like, I like having the option to audible and things like that, but you know, other than that, you know, make certain defensive adjustments. But you know, based off of what my team see, I wish they would just do that naturally. Like, that would be nice. They running the ball. Get back there, man. It's one of them games, though, we should definitely bounce back. Get us a dub and go from there. Play some more of these decent or good schools and see if we can, you know, go on a run. Our playoff chances and hopes aren't in the dumps yet. But from my Miami series with Leon Tiggs, you can have a fantastic season. I've learned the hard way. You can have a great season, you know, 2-3 losses, but boy, if you you lose that conference championship or you lose that bowl game, boy, it is over. They will put a team with 4 losses in the playoff before they put you in there. It's a strict program out here, boy. It is. We need to get back to the days, though, where you can beat teams like this by 40 and 50. It's so rare now. It's like, and even with the coach cam on 27, like, I shouldn't have to watch my team to hope that they score more, bro. Just let them play. Let them do what they're supposed to do. I can understand close games against Clemson, close games against Notre Dame, Georgia, but come on, bro. Struggling to hang up 50 and 40 and 60 points against a FCS team. My team overall is 94. My offense 94, defense 94. Everything is 94 across the board, bro. Like how does he get blown through by a running back of that caliber? He's no higher of an overall of a 65, and he just tossed an impact player on my defense. Heisman difficulty is overrated at this point, bro. It's not even about it being difficult. It's about it just screwing you over the worst way possible. How can I screw you over? Throw it. He's looking downfield the whole time. I'm tap strafing the whole way up the field, trying to get him to throw it, and he does not want to get rid of that ball. Impact player, and I'm stuck in his animation. Won't let me move. I'm gonna undercut this route if he runs upfield. Oh, he ain't running nowhere. He's sacked. He's sacked. What we got here? Manned up. They blitzing. Low key, I should be baiting up crazy. Get some stats going. Man, the most, he finna throw that swing. Running across the field. Sacked. He's sacked. We in a 4-3 multiple playbook. Defensive playbook this game. So, yeah, a little nickel 3-3 stack. Yeah, we're going to only rush 3. We're rushing 4, 3 down linemen. And then fourth quarter, obviously, with us having a lead, they're definitely going to be pass heavy, trying to get it upfield. But these FCS receivers, I'm not going to lie, bro. They will do it to you. I got a clip that went crazy not too long ago that they did me the worst way possible, beaming like over the top, just nasty. So you have to be careful with these receivers, bro. They not sweet. But that back, he's in the backfield down like a lineman. Quarterback's taking off, picking up a first down. We're going into, well, we just entered the third quarter. We'll be going to the fourth in a minute. Gonna see how much time offense burns off the clock as well. 1st and 10 on their 40. Gonna hand it off. Nope, he went outside. Gonna get rid of it. His awareness is horrible. He stepped up in the pocket almost in a full sprint, and then he's so slow. Little cornerback blitz. This might be my best friend this game. Little cornerback blitzes. Calling the ID in the mic. Come out that edge pretty late. Got all the time in the world. How did he pick me up? See, that's why your man's got sacked. You worried about me when you should have been double teaming 93. He's right there in your face. He said, nah. Terrible offensive lineman. Let me go back to that. I'm going back to that Tampa 2. That nickel blitz. I'm going to come back here. The further out you are, the more of a chance you won't get picked up. Oh, forced fumble. We recovered. That's crazy. You never see that. Y'all know how it is, bro. You never recover a forced fumble on this game. They always let the team, the opposite team, they always recover their own forced fumbles. I'm talking about the offensive lineman will spring to action unlike anything you've ever seen before in your life before they let you recover that fumble. Sneak it to the line. That boy cut it upfield. It's 17-0. Oh, man. I can't play as much man coverage as I want because I'm noticing that teams will pick up on that, and you know, with it being Heisman difficulty, offenses adjust. So you gotta have a little diversity in your play calling, and I understand that. But I just want to go man heavy because the challenge for me personally. But I think, man cover man on 1st and 2nd down. Maybe if you audible into it, depending on the situation. It'll work out best that way. I was gonna say, is he throwing that towards me? To the crib, maybe? He got caught. Broke 2 tackles, hurdle a dude. Oh my gosh, 10? Who you feeling like? That boy broke 2 tackles and hurdle, and then offense actually capitalized on that. So as we go into the fourth, hopefully we don't beat them too bad now, because I actually want to play the full game. Just complained about us not beating them enough, beating them bad enough, and then now we start to actually turn up a little bit. I'm like, nah, man, I want to stay on the field. Don't beat them boys too bad. Don't score too much. Oh, I think as long as we're under 40 points, but sometimes you'll be at 35 or 37 points and they'll take you off the field. It's like, bro, we just lost to Oklahoma State. We just produced less than 21 points against Oklahoma State. We don't need to come off the field. We need all of this work that we can get. I got pent up frustration. I hope they change that tendency in 27. I hate seeing them go QB sneak 98.9% of the time. It's so frustrating. It's so aggravating to see that. That boy just cut back. Is he serious? QB contained spy. I got this back. Let me see what he finna do. He's gonna flare out. If he flare, I'm gonna beeline it. Oh, they went option. They went option with it. Let's see what we got. 3rd and 8. Got the seams. He gonna sit. He's gonna flare. He went upfield. He sacked again. Hey, everybody stat pad in this game, bro. He can't even get the ball off. 31-0. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to my defense not folding. Got to be a little more positive minded, bro. It's a good little cool off game, but even this game is still, frustration is still alive and well. And he's sacked again, bro. Throw in the towel, bro. Throw in the towel at this point. Throw in the towel at this point. Them boys getting bullied bad. Here we go. They ran the ball. I went for the strip. Anytime we're in traffic, you got to go for it first, surely. We here. I'm in his face. I'm on this nugget. I'm on this me nugget. Upfield. Try to undercut that route. Another sack. Oh my gosh. Can we see any of this kind of production from my defense? My defensive line, to be more specific, against more capable teams. Don't beat up on these bums. Show me that y'all boys can be consistent. Show flashes of this. Nah, but they are great in the run defense, though. I give them that. That boy got. What is that considered a sack? It might be. They on this bumper. Here we go. Outside. Pitched it. How did I just whiff on that? Cause the camera just swiftly turned at 3,000 miles per hour as I'm coming downhill. It's like you got to prejudge the angle before you even get downhill and go for the tackle. Like you have to anticipate the camera's gonna turn here, so the trajectory of your player is gonna change. So you got to kind of angle. Like it's crazy. I have games where I tackle fantastic, and then games where it's a struggle. But not too much of an exciting day for me. We got the win. I guess that's all that matters. Now we're going to get back into the real part of the schedule and play some competent teams. So let's see if we can dominate or even play well against them. All right, you come up off a cupcake game, and then you snap right back into big time competition. Everybody on their team everybody on their offense right now except their quarterback is an impact player. From the tight end, which is weird. How the quarterback is that? He must be a young player, but from the tight end, everybody. Everybody's an impact player. Y'all boys come down. Do a strike. Take the check down. You better, because we all over that. So, yeah, Georgia this week, we got to lock in. We're going to man here. Got to be careful. They got some threats, but I'm the ultimate threat. I'm here. I'm in your mid. Yes, sir. Good press. Inside. Get there. Oh my gosh. We getting cooked like that. That's my fault because I didn't undercut. Even though he was deep upfield, I should have undercut. Oh man. We starting out this game just as bad. In man coverage too. It's all good. Next play. RPO. And that's right in my zone. Oh my gosh. Eyes in the backfield. Trying to monitor the quarterback. I peeped the formation, and then I also peeped the motion. And I believe that was an RPO. And he quick pitched that too. Outside. Oh man, I thought he was going to Buddy. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna hit the receiver on the outside. That could have been an easy play made by me. Go cover one. We're just gonna go man. They up on that line. Got to try to get a press off. You press him, you can kind of shut that down and get that inside leverage. They go run. We stuff it. Let's go. One thing I can see, our rush defense is tremendous. He's back up on the line. We're good. Get on that inside shoulder. Shade him inside a little bit. Get him here. We there. Got the run. They get the touchdown. That was kind of expected, especially with Georgia. And then they're that close to the end zone. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's going to be a real challenge. They're undefeated right now, number 3 in the country. We beat them. This could be fantastic for us. But they go. It's going to be a run. I can't take the risk and blitz here. Because they can catch you by surprise for sure. They do go with the run, and we stop them. Get the safety. Let's go. Get the 2 points. Offense get the ball back. At best, they just shave some clock down. That's pretty much it. They're not scoring on the Georgia defense. You know, I'm going to speak positive. They're going to score on the Georgia defense. They're going to give us a few. At least 2. He's up on the line. Put them hands back on him. Keep that inside leverage. You're going to shade a little bit. They go run again. I also heard somebody mentioned to me, pay attention to the offensive line. Heads up. It's a run, I believe. Like right now, or a pass. That guard and that it's a run. Okay. I'm gonna start because I think just paying attention to little keys. Obviously, you know it's a pass or run if you look at the perimeter receiver. If he checks in, which they did not, it's a run. It is. They go speed option. Quick pitch out. Oh, way to get out the block and get the tackle, boy. I love it. Come on. So that's one indicator that it's pretty consistent, but I also want to peep other things. I think going into college football 27, that strategy is definitely going to be a huge part of my game. But right now, everyone on the edge is heads up. I don't think he checked in. It should be a run, if I'm not mistaken. It's a pass. RPO. Got a man down the middle. He knocked it loose. Good play. 2nd and 10. Pay attention to them outside guys. He checked in. Outside. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What? I was but that angle just destroyed it destroyed me mentally. I'm looking at the angle. I'm like, I got him right there. I can't believe they didn't get him there. That's crazy. Outside receivers. Nobody checked in. It's a run. And it's a pass. That's what I'm saying. It's so inconsistent. It's right in my zone, bro. It's on me. I'm trying to read the keys. And I'm misfiring. We gotta lock in, bro. We not playing our best ball. This is not like us. To run. Quarterback to the outside. And he's gonna score. Oh my gosh. Nobody with it. And I'm trailing my guy. 14-5, plenty of time left, and they're right back up on the 37. Gotta get them boys out the field. I'm going for the punch. Keeping you cool, bro. In game, you can't stray away from your mechanic. Can't stray away from your technique. Gotta keep your mechanics clean. Gotta stay on point. A little RPO action, quick pitch, and then they just trot their way upfield. The slowest receiver I've ever seen in my life. They got me on the blitz here, but I'm just going to kind of hawk this zone here. Really trail midfield. We go RPO. We get here. Force the fumble. I recover. Let's go. That's a big play. Big play. High IQ play. I was on the side of the ball. He just caught it. I did it anyway, just off the cuff, like it was just something I'm going to do. He breaks the tackle. He runs. Then that's a mistake on me, but I made the right play. Made the right play. Making big plays and making good plays don't always cancel things out. But when you can do something like that, when they're on your 35 and they're, you know, making their way forward, making their way in before the end of the half, and then you take the ball away, whether the offense capitalizes or not, that's great. And then they're pinned back deep before the half. So this is good. They're going to run it, try to get in there and knock that loose again. We're going to continue to go for that strip. I think the higher your tackle rating, the better. So, you can't beat that. I wonder will they call the time. I wonder will they air it out at all. If we can get an opportunity for a pick six, we'll take it. I may just go for the deflection. Who knows? Because the deflections have so much more reach. And they're going with a lot of like short, quicker. Like I didn't expect them to be so screen heavy. Quick. So cover 2, Tampa 2 might be our best friend in these situations. If somebody go quick to the sideline, I can just sit here and read it from like a little bit more distance. I just got to pay attention to those certain sets. Cause they're running it out of the trips a lot. I mean, I think they've even run it out of like a 2x2 or a 3x2 to my side. So they got 3 wide receivers, a tight end. So right now look at the field positioning. They're in a 2x3. Now they're gonna be in a 4x1. He just shoveled past it. Wow. I don't think I've seen. They do those quite often. Actually, you don't see them much, but you see them from time to time. Usually it's like during a regular play. It's like it was designed that way for him to do a shovel pass. Running back's coming. Got to go for the punch. He scores. It is what it is. Yeah, but they kicked off that drive with some of the best field positioning possible. They're in the red zone within 15, 20 yards. At this point, you got to make some plays. She become midfield. Nope. They ran that same shovel play. So anytime we see them in motion, that's kind of what they're going to go with. I'm gonna play off a little bit, and I'm gonna strafe, and if I see anything go sideline or towards the left here, I'm running straight downhill. I'm gonna sit and read it though. May go quick, yeah. I was gonna say may go quick outside, which they did, and he's gonna pick up the first. Oh my gosh! And we go cover 2. It's like, where are y'all in those zones? They did get blocked down, I guess, but come on, bro. We gotta press here. He's checking in, so it's a pass. And he destroyed me at the line because he has. I think he has press pro, not press pro, but the ability that helps you or allows you to avoid getting jammed. That's crazy. And Ford been going off today. I'm not gonna lie, Ford, but he's been kind of having his way a little bit. Not always on me, but he's been making plays. We're gonna sit close. We're gonna play this like a cloud flat. Get back. Yeah, they loving the flats, bro. They're loving the flats. They're loving the flats. And I wish I was out there on the perimeter. They got me more at the nickel spot, which I don't mind. Get in there. Yes, sir. Flipped him. 4th and inches, getting the boys out the field. Oh, and on the 45, so they don't get that field goal. Cool. At this point, it's just live practice reps, honestly. Can't really press any of these receivers. They got all these abilities. And even though I got my press pro or my jammer on platinum, it's like it counters out. And then he just walks into the end zone. Good grief. Georgia having their way with us right now. Oh my gosh. I mean, having their way. Offense went and put something up. He's off the line. We'll sit here and read it for a second. Patience. They go to run. Yeah, so the outside receiver, it is pretty consistent, but the one time you think you got an inside receiver just checked in. Quick swing. He ran the swing, ran RPO. It's cool. Got beat on a few plays, but overall, we didn't give up nothing crazy. We gave up that one play. It was pretty massive, but other than that, no touchdowns and nothing crazy like that. So it is what it is, bro. Overall, as a team, though, on both sides of the field, bro, they were kind of having their way. Look upfield, that's 4 again, bro. I mean, dude is just a monster. It almost makes you feel like you can't go man. But I hate running man when they're in a bunch anyway. That's just not smart. The opportunities to get tangled up and for things to just be nasty and just play outside of your favor it's too high. It's too likely. It's far too likely. So against a team like Georgia that is pass heavy, which it is what it is, you have to go, you got to go zone heavy, no matter how good your DBs are. Didn't he just get injured and he doing that to one of my DBs or my linebacker? I can't believe he didn't make a play on that ball, didn't stick a hand in there or nothing. They look like they about to score again. Last 2 minutes of the game. They done chewed up all the clock, had the ball. The offense chewed up a lot of clock, honestly. They go trips. Yep. Broke a tackle. That wasn't my zone. I kind of just had to come down and play it because it was so open. And here they go again with this trips bunch. They're in 3-by-1. It's gonna be a run though for sure. Yeah. Walk in. They got clapped at the line. Now they got three opportunities to walk into the end zone. And of course they're gonna walk right in without blitz all my linebackers. It does not matter. I can shoot and close every gap. They got him on second. Engage 8. So we sending him. This is a terrible idea. It's gonna be a wide open. That slot gonna be wide open over there. They passed it. They didn't. Engage 8. You send 8 guys at him. 8. And he gonna walk in untouched. Untouched. And they scored that touchdown to cap out the game. 6 total tackles. We didn't play fantastic, but we definitely didn't play terrible. But as a team, bro, just getting obliterated, dog. I don't get it. I don't get it. We got Vandy go man out the rip. Them boys playing out the line. Them black cleats with them white laces. I can't lie. That is probably one of the hardest, bro. If we could have more customization with that or more controllability with that, gas. I'm telling you. Quarterback kept it. And I get blocked at the last second by that big back, big body tight end. We'll go man here. They're in 3-by-1. Get up on that line a little bit. Put some hands on Buddy. They go with the run like I kind of anticipated. We there. Like our rush defense, I'm not worried about them at all. They hold it down. Like they get it done up front. Even when I don't think they can, they still manage to hold on. And a 3-by-2, 3-by-3. No, 3-by-2. It's not 2 tight ends over there. Give me that. Oh my. But you see passes like that. I see a lot of people comment and say, "Hey, why the quarterback throw it so short? How did you caught that pick too easily?" There's a difference. A pass like that, he didn't want it to get picked off, so he put the extra air on it to make sure it didn't get picked off. But you see what happened? Ball goes straight out of bounds. Or to catch, the receiver has nowhere to run. He has no space to make anything happen. Right? So yeah, you don't throw a pick, but you also get a 1-yard play, which is better than nothing. It's better than a pick, but you get nothing out of it, you know? But if he throws it to where, you know, most quarterbacks want their receiver to catch the ball and get upfield, right? Have an opportunity to go try to get upfield and score, get some yards. You got to pick. Like if he underthrows it enough to where the receiver can catch it and has space to get upfield, I'm right there picking that off all day. So that's the difference. Sometimes, depending on the quarterback, the situation where it's being thrown, they'll throw it short. They'll underthrow it. But then also you have situations where, again, they'll put it exactly where it needs to be. It's a tight formation, like going cover 2 and tight. Where we got zones kind of spacing across the board. They do go run, which is fine as they pick up a big first down. 4 carries, 14 yards, not bad. Come back out and man again. I'm in a different look. Gonna show cover 3. Playing off. I got help over the top, so don't worry about him getting over the top. I can kind of play under, and I got this help. Please launch that. Yeah, throw it out of bounds. I think I'm gonna start doing that. Like when I'm in cover 2 man, I don't want to bait. I really want to play good true coverage, but I got to balance play style, how you want to play, your desire of how you want things to go. And then you also have to balance, do you want to win? Losing is just not fun. So I could be having my way. I can be pressing, not giving up anything in coverage, playing really good defense, mirroring receivers, shutting down routes, getting some deflections here and there, maybe get a pick or 2 every once in a while. But you'll lose. That's the one thing you have to balance. The one thing that's the decision I got to make this season. Do I want to win or do I want to, you know, live up to this play style? I'm kind of leaning more towards the play style, man, because I would hate to have to resort to that type of play. You got to be cheesy. You got to spam the same coverages. You got to just bait up crazy. Obviously you can have a balance, but in order to for me personally, because everyone's different. For me, I got to go all in or not do it at all. I want to play really good coverage. So I want to bait, you know, I want to be in position to make plays, but I also want to be shut down in coverage. I also want to just make great plays, be in the right place at the right time, play true, like as a true cornerback, a true lockdown corner. I don't want to be targeted a ton. Might not be the most exciting, but it feels good knowing that you're snapping to the point where these quarterbacks, they don't even want to try you. They're not throwing you away. They're not putting the ball in your face. They know better. This is tough. You got a big body. He's going to be slower, not as agile. So you have to really be patient at the top of the route. Really be patient at the top period. Within 5 yards, get hands on him, slow him down a bit. Yep. Then let me put hands on him. He's inside. Yep. Undercut the route. I want to start identifying who my matchups like. I love that. But that's also why I kind of do want to spam man, especially on 1st and 2nd down. This 3rd and short. We ain't worried about that. He dropped that. See, 3rd and short. It's either going to be a quick pass or they're going to run the ball. So I don't mind going man or even, man blitz there. You can't lose with that in my opinion. 1st down, I'm gonna sell out. I'll be oh yeah, and they run, they pin back deep. I'm finna blitz myself. Let's pray we don't give up a touchdown. Oh, we got him. I thought he would have forward progress. We got him out of there. Let's go. Good safety. Let's go. Beautiful. Right before the half, too. Offense to get the ball back. And they score. Wow. Thankful. Now from here, you should get the game should be over. Oh, they went RPO. Don't matter. We there. I'm surprised they did that. I can't believe they threw the ball in that situation. I could not believe it was a run pass option, but still, we'll play a little tight here. Ride the seam back, and then we'll keep eyes on the quarterback too. Keep the receivers in our peripherals. Outside. Yep, I called it. Look, again, he did it again. If he throws it where he wants to get the receiver up the field, that's a pick without a question. But he literally threw it to where the only people that can catch that ball is some of those reporters out there and a receiver if he's in perfect position. Same thing with these routes. Ride the seam and just watch it. I think you really want to focus low key. If you ride the seam long enough, you can focus on the outside and the flats, even though that's not your responsibility. And more oftentimes than not, in that zone, you'll have somebody already in the flats. So the best thing for you to do here, especially at the nickel spot. See, right now I got the cloud flat, so I'm on the perimeter. So right now, my responsibility is to play low, drop back, and then come downhill and basically keep my eyes on my zone, period. Watch anything coming across the field as well. Yeah, 2nd down, we'll go man. 1st and 2nd down, we can go man. Don't matter. See if we can get hands on him, get a good press. No press. There we go. Good feet. He caught that? He dropped it. Let's go. 3rd and 8, they're definitely going to pass the ball. They've been kind of coming across the field, hitting the middle. Nothing too deep or crazy. See here, got the tight end, so I'm going to play on his inside shoulder. And I'm not going to drop back too deep. I'm here. Yep. I thought he caught that off the tip. I was going to say, we're kind of overly strategizing right now, but I do like it because it helps with our play. It's just good mental work. Don't be scared to talk yourself through it. 1st down, inside receiver. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to get cluttered. We'll just sit at the top and be patient. Go run. We're good. 2nd and 11, they lost a yard. I'm not anticipating a pass, but we'll double wide receiver 1. Yeah, I got a slot guy over here. We'll sit pretty low, even though he's inside. There we go. Good play. Now it's 3rd and long for sure. Go with a deeper zone. Are they gonna get this ball off before the end of the quarter? I doubt it. So we're looking good. Defense holding it down. Offense gave us just enough. That's all I'm asking for, but just give us 1 and a couple of field goals, man. Just give us 15 a game. Offense, if the offense alone give us 15 a game, and then I come through, somebody comes through on defense, and we pick 1 or 2 up, that'd be great. 3rd and long. Here we go. I'm gonna ride the seam a bit, play the inside. So he went outside. He went deep, kind of deep outside. But I've been learning from watching Ed Reed film to kind of focus on the quarterback, eyes on the quarterback. It works a lot better with deeper zones though. But again, we're gonna play inside shoulder, get upfield. Outside, got a man, and he still picks up. That's crazy. He had all that time in the pocket, then picked up. Wow. 4th quarter, they're definitely gonna air the ball out a lot more this time around. I'm gonna play off right he goes inside, I'm going to undercut. Double move. He double moved me at the top. He double moves me at the top. I love that. And we didn't catch an ankle break. Okay, now we got help over the top. I'm going to play off, even though I got help. And I'm just going to read the underneath routes. And he came back to the ball. That was the easiest pick six of our life, and I overran it. It was so perfect. I played it so perfect that I overran the ball. Man, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, bruh. And then he ran back to the ball. This quarterback, he know what he's doing. When he throwing that ball out to the outside, he makes the right decision. I'm gonna play off just in case they go quick. I can jump it. They didn't go quick. I'm here. There we go. Good play. Just trying not to get too caught up mentally in bad plays or mistakes. Because while you raging and complaining, your opportunity to come knocking. They go quick screen outside. 2-6 tried to get to him and got his plate cleaned. Oh my gosh. 3rd and 14, 3rd and long. Cover two's been working out well for us. So again, I'm gonna sit heavy inside shoulder. Outside. Ball's batted. They're gonna go for it here. Yep, they've been doing it all. Do we go deep zone here? They haven't figured out the cover two zone yet. We're gonna go cover two every time. Every time. If they had a play that worked, they're running on us. So we're gonna run formation that works on them. Yep. Every time. I love it. I love it. Offense gave us another field goal. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Thank you. Thank you. And it's so weird. Teams will get it together randomly. Out of nowhere, they'll start to get it together. And that looks like what we're going to do. Even though it's just one game, this might be that turning point. You get to that midway point of the year, it's like, okay, we need to win out. We need to win. 6 games in, got 6 more. You need to turn up. Trying to knock that loose. That was my man too. I was too focused on the quarterback there. We good. So we're solid. Holding it down. Go man coverage. They love this stack. We'll switch it up. We'll go here. I'm gonna just sink back. I'm gonna ride the seam. Man in motion. Yeah, you see certain stuff like you gotta pick up on that. They haven't thrown a swing or anything yet. They've thrown a screen. You don't really see screens too often. I'm gonna ride the seam here. Get back. Close that gap. Let's go. Good sack. They going deep too. They're going deep. They ain't even trying to hit nothing intermediate or short no more. They are trying to knock the top off. Look. Them boys there. They getting it in too. And then we're going to go straight back to the cover two and gave them a look. Protecting the seams. Now they stacking on both sides and the 3x2. Sacked. Let's go. Them boys up front not playing. My play calling today is just on point because we shutting down just about everything offense produces again. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Let's go. Watch that outside. And he throws it to that outside. Good pickup. He's been real strategic with the ball, but he's scary. He holding on to the ball too long, and he's making sure he just doesn't make mistakes. And I overrun the interception, thinking I'm finna get picked up on the block because he kind of came inside and boom, of course, we overrun it. Again, that's our second play on the ball potentially that we overrun. I'm gonna sit and be a little more patient, let him get up the field. That way I can play underneath. You run the ball in this situation? Why? The game is over, but you would think they'd, try to go punch one in. We got help over the top. So again, I'm play off. Floating it, threw it right to the safety. He just camped that out. Well, I was spinning back inside. What was the logic in that? We didn't have too much of an active day, but it's going to result in a win. You'll love to see it. We bounce back with an even 3-3, sitting at 500. So let's hope in the rest of conference play this season, we can continue to show up like we did today, shutting them out a whole second half. So I like what I'm seeing. This may be the turning point for the team. Let's go. Got LSU, top 5, undefeated LSU. Got a QB back there with an impact star. All of their receivers are impact up. No running back with an impact star. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything, but it kind of gives you a good idea on who and what they're going to try to aim for, be locked in on and with throughout the entirety of the game. They go 2 back-to-back runs. We're going to get out here with a nice open field tackle. Let's go. Now we go 30. So now you have to pass the ball. Well, they don't have to, but it's more likely that they will. They stack here. They're stacking. Oh, nope. They split out. 3 wide. Got a man in traffic, though? Ooh. In traffic. And then when did LSU become a hurry up? Come on, bro. You very rarely come up against teams like this. It is single-handedly the most annoying thing in the world when you're playing a team that is just hurry up heavy all game, every game, or all game. It's so annoying, bro. The hurry up every time. You don't want to waste timeouts, you know, especially in the first or especially in the second half, having to deal with that. Back the entire slide. Ooh, that was good man coverage. Way to stay underneath. Yes, sir. They tried to air it out on my dog. That boy was on that. They got me on a corner blitz. I kind of came in a little too hot. Oh, pick. Let's go. I'm here. I got you. Why didn't you go back inside? Get outside to the perimeter, but right there with them cornerback blitzes, you either got to come out from out wide where the receiver is, or you have to come from, or you have to have a lot of depth, or they're just going to pick you up automatically. You can kind of like swerve them a little bit. If you go wide and then plant and get back inside, you can run right by them linemen. That's one thing I noticed, but to just get a free straight shot, full speed, full steam ahead, you have to kind of finesse that a little bit. And we played that. I haven't seen that tunnel screen in so long. where they set up the perimeter right there, then that receiver just runs down that tunnel of offensive linemen, and then even that block from that receiver. Here we go. Get there. Oh my gosh, that spin just propelled him 5 yards. The Juck and spin from 25 is back. That wasn't that crazy, but Buddy just spun forward. Something serious. Here we go. We here. That was beautiful. That was great coverage by me. See, in that zone, I'm learning to really ride the seam there and just be patient. We're going to flip it. I'm going to stay on this side of the field. Read this quarterback size. They got one receiver on this side. Come across. Pick. If he didn't catch it, I was catching it. Let's go. I kind of overran it a step, which is kind of my fault, but still, we were still able to be in a position to make a play on that. Up 17-0. You love to see it. I felt like we were going to turn that corner. That's exactly what's happening. Little press. Oh, he's blurred. Good thing that ball was it wasn't off target, but it was a high ball. But he had to kind of throw that high, because if he didn't, again, it's picked off. It's picked off for sure. Flip that. We good. We good. They go trips there. Kind of not a stack. Here we go. Get there. Come on. We're finally playing up to our potential, bro. That's what you want to see from your guys, bro. It's so funny, like in RTG, your team will struggle against mediocre teams, and then I mean we got the, you know, they beat Georgia spanked us, which is a great team, but we struggled against a few mediocre teams like Oklahoma State, and then you'll come up against teams like LSU and start to handle business. It's just weird. So maybe we need to stick to the upper end of the strength of schedule, and that'll allow us to have more success. Get a little deep zone going here. Play off a little bit. I was on that QB. Got a man coming across his curling. Yep, ran that corner. Let's go. Great coverage. Get them boys off. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's all we ever needed from offense too. Just a little wiggle room. Now we're good, because we ain't gonna give up nothing deep. We locked in. Really go zone heavy to cap out the game, because I really just want to protect this lead. There we go. Get there. They picking up little plays, but they have yet to really take a shot. Let me switch that up. We'll cover 3 sky here. Actually gonna play off. Right, I'm gonna ride the seam a little bit. I'm really just ride the seam. Oh yeah, good sack. Because I already got all the depth in the world I need. Why would we go man coverage when they want to air it out? I don't understand why those plays pop up. I never understood why those plays pop up. 3rd and long. They're trying to score before the half. Empty set. Why would we go man coverage? Why? He's running out of bounds. Yo, the CPU, that's been a problem since the beta of this game. That's been a problem since well before this game come out, where they do that low IQ. I never understood that. Nighttime, change of the lighting, looks a lot better. Looks beautiful out here. That shade on the field, those like midday games are absolutely horrible. That lighting is so bad. Or those games where it's like a glare on the field, some of the worst, literally. Some of the worst. Why did he just stop there? I've never seen a receiver just kind of roll their head and just sit there like that. That was strange. They do like the screens and they go heavy in the flat. So I'm going to play a little bit off so we can bait up something if they do go quick. Got a man. Oh, he hit down the middle. He held on to that through the contact, though. It's all good. We're going to make a play. They stacking or they're not stacking? I'm going to sit on the outside shoulder of this receiver. I'm going to ride the seam. Kind of just read. I'm going to ride the seam inside, too. Hope they go run. Good tackle. Good. Beautiful tackle. Let's go. All right. Let's cover 9, show 2. Again, ride the seam up here. Nice downfield. Go RP. Oh, and look, right in my zone. Touchdown. Who? And that's me. That's me. That is me. That is literally right in my zone because my eyes in the back. I got food. That's high IQ from the quarterback. I got to give it to him. I got food. 1000%. You go RPO. Receiver swings. Oh, I'm out here. That's a pick. And I was playing off. I baited up. Everything's perfect. Nope. They beam it right there. Right there where that's crazy. Next play. Next possession. Next possession. All you can do is just shake back. That's crazy though, bro. They did that. Like, you don't see that too often. SEC quarterbacks are different, bro. That way I got to stay true. That was the goal, to play true defense on this player, on Riley his senior year. And then that's the way we should play it, especially if QBs are making plays like that. Like, that was insane for him to do that in that situation. Playing out, they got me locked in his animation. We're sitting off deep, but we got underneath help, so we really don't have to do anything. I'm going to play more towards the middle, bait up that sideline a little bit. Ooh, I got my eyes on the QB too. I see him coming across on that corner route. Or was that a slant coming across the field? I didn't see where he came from. Play your zone here. Even if they swing, play your zone. Got a man. Pick. Oh my gosh, good play on the ball. 3? That boy elevated, attacked it at the peak. Knocked it down. Great. And offense went and produced. That's what you love to see. Game is far from over, but you love to see that. Get here. Go trips on this side. This big body tight end out here. I was going to run back down, run back out, as a matter of fact, to 11 and get there and make that play if possible. Switch it up, get back inside. Watch this receiver. He ran inside. Didn't want to trail him that long, but that just seemed like the proper thing to do in that situation. Like he would make that throw out of all throws. They're stacking inside. I'm going to sit off a little bit and read the outside, see if they run something here. He's sad. He doesn't even have a chance. He doesn't even have a chance. You know what I'm saying? This our defensive front is nasty. Like, I don't think I've ever had a defensive line and defensive front like this before. He tried to get it off them boys still. He had a lot of time in the pocket right there. He had a good amount of time in the pocket. And we score. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, bro. They're stacking. It could go screen. We're going to just sit with our depth here and read inside out. Got it off. Almost took another sack. I'm surprised he didn't throw that outside there. Got 2 out here. We'll sit off with depth again. I'm just start sitting off with depth and read. Right in that. Oh, he threw it right in that hole of the zone too. I could have made that play, but again, I'm looking at that flat. Same thing here. I'm gonna sit with my depth and just read right in the middle of my zone. Ain't got to do too much movement more, so just keep my eyes peeled. And we whip on the tackle. As soon as I go for the tackle, camera swivels. They go trips. I'm be a little more active this time. Lower to the line of scrimmage. Close to the line. The field. Got a man. Overshot him. Damn near a moon ball. Let's go. We're here. Get there. They marching though. They trying to get downfield. I give them that. They're not letting stonewall them. They're actually making progress. Play off a little bit. He had open man. I had the flag. I don't want to throw that. He's trying his best now. But these SEC court, they're smart. These SEC QBs are smart. They may make some mistakes, but like the oblivious stuff, you're not going to see it. It's a beautiful hole shot. Beautiful. That way you need that seam. See what they go here. I'm going to sit right here in the hole. Quarterback keeps it. I'm here. Good tackle. Guess we go Tampa. I don't really know. Do they pass the ball here? Sack. Let's go. Let's go. We're outside. They're stacking. He fumbled, and of course they recover. But them offensive, nobody recovers and picks up the ball quicker than them offensive linemen, bruh. Let me back my DBs off a little bit. Wow, he caught that. Should have dropped there, but protected them from getting to the end zone. That's really all that mattered. And then we secure a big dub, and it's at the crib too, bro. That's what you want to see at the house, bro. That's what you want to see. Nearly 30 points hung up. I think we didn't score anything defensively. Everything was produced on offense. We generated some turnovers, played good D. That's just good ball. Got Mizzou. We're 4-3. They're 3-4. Try to lock in. Slot receiver. Here's an impact player coming across the field. QB's taking off. Where is he going? Yo, these quarterbacks are kind of like mindless. He had time in the pocket. I think that was that situation where they try to run to the sideline to just, like, I guess, I don't know. I seen it last game, and you see it in high school a lot in this game where they just run towards the sideline and get out of bounds. I guess it's like clock management or something, but I think he just tweaked out. But we get a free 2 points to kick out the game. Little RPO action, they hand it off. Smart decision, young man, because I was hawking that lane. We got a hurt, injured, is that linebacker? It's one of our starters, just one of our guys. We need you on the field, my boy. We need you on the field. I just borderline jammed my finger trying to kill a spider 30 seconds ago. About a minute ago. And my thumb ain't been the same since. Yeah, we out here trying to make tackles and maneuver. We'll switch it up, go to a little more man coverage. We've been zone heavy, man. I need some of that man coverage in me, bro. Need that challenge. Way to hold them up. Way to stand them up. Here we go. Put a little blitz here. Till I see something that really begs for me to go zone. I'll stick here in this man. Play off a little bit just in case he comes across the field. And he did go across the field. I was watching a Pat Surtain interview, and he was talking to Julian Edelman about how and why he's so technically sound as like such a young corner in the league that moves like a pure vet. And it really made sense. Just hearing his explanation on it all. Just not reacting to everything the receiver does. Having extreme patience. Patience is so key. And you can have it in this game because the ability to undercut routes, I think, is one of those underrated things. It's not about getting beat. Even if you watch corners in real life or watch them on tape, you'll notice a lot of guys, they'll try to be in pursuit of the receiver once they give up a step and get beat, but they don't try to gain ground to cut off the ball. And I think that's the problem. And I had a situation where I did that in game, I believe yesterday, off cam, and it was to see my player actually gain ground and close that ground. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Where normally I would chase the receiver, like, oh, I got to catch the receiver. No, let's get to this spot. I can make up that ground a lot quicker by undercutting rather than trying to stack this receiver or go stride for stride with him on top. He's taking off on a run. Oh my gosh, good dot. I got to give him that one. I got to give him that one. That was a solid little dot. I can't count. That was a good little dot or teeny. Another run. They're running the ball pretty heavily. Yeah, they got to show me some of that pass game. That quarterback might not be, you know, even though they just passed the ball, but he might not be that. He might not be the guy. Got to lock in motion. Outside. Nope, them boys on that. Yes, sir. Bring that pressure. 3rd and 1. Are they gonna? Let's see if they go under center. Nope. Shotgun. So they're not gonna do the traditional QB sneak on 3rd and 1. They handed off and he ran wide. That was poor decision making. And then they're gonna go for it on 4th and 4. What are we doing? What are we doing? Got a man down the middle. Let's go. Beautiful. My dog got injured earlier and then came back into the game and made a play. I saw that too. Once he crossed field, I was like, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna relinquish him to the guys over there. And sure enough, he threw it right to my boy. Great. Right on point. First down, we'll go, man. Switch it up. Get in that zone pretty heavily. Get some off, man. Here we go. They're running the ball a ton. I want to, but I don't know, but blitzing to me, I give up, like my team gives up the most yards when they blitz. 4 down linemen, rushing linebackers, XYZ. I feel like we give up more. Like, yeah, we go just traditional, you know, cover 1, cover 2 man, and, you know, keep it simple and not sell out completely downhill. We just make more plays that way. I'm gonna play off a little bit, sit and read this. Again, they running on 2nd and long, and they're gonna lose 2 more yards, or gain a yard actually. See what we got. We're gonna protect them seams on this one. See what we got. Linebackers dropping. Let me see. And I just went and downloaded a new playbook. So this is a whole new playbook. So far, it's looking like it's benefiting us, and we get another sack. Everything is sealed up the field. Come on, offense, give us something. And they do. They give us a field goal, and that's more than enough. But now they're gonna definitely try to move the ball up the field into the first half coming up. If they run the ball a lot this possession, then it really speaks to what this team is, and we're gonna just go, man, we're not gonna run zone no more this game, because there's no way. You need to go score. It's the end of the half. Most teams' tendencies are to, you know, let me lock in. They're offset here. He might swing inside guy. He didn't. Got a man. Boom. Whole shot. And then he takes off up the sideline. Oh my gosh. What was that angle, man? What was that angle? We're here. Let me see what he tries to do. Ride the seam a little bit. Eyes downhill. They go quick screen and we on that. Come on. I love this playbook. It's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. So far. Again, they're going quick, short. Like, they do not want to, like, put the ball upfield. We're going zone heavy. We'll switch it up. Go with some man here. He's up on the line. We're pressing. Yep. Run with him. Run with him. Let's go. Even when you don't get any action, press man and just getting physically engaged with a receiver, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of supplements that, what you're missing. Because you'll be missing, you know, the action. Getting the ball thrown at you, XYZ, but when you can actually get up on the line and get physical, it kind of, you know, adds a fun factor. There we go. Good coverage. Way to stop on the dime and get back downhill. Yeah, cover 2. We got no cover 2 man in this playbook. Oh, there we go. It's down there a little bit. All right, I see they stack. I want to go zone just in case he went outside. There we go. Good sack. Them boys be getting busy. I'm not going to lie. 3rd and 9. We'll go Tampa. Yeah, this is a run-heavy team for sure. Let's go. 6 sacks on the day? But my defensive front is no joke. They're playing out of their minds, bruh. They done flipped that switch, dog. They done flipped that switch, and I love it. First man, run with him. And we get beat. Oh, my gosh. He got that step underneath. We good. Playing off a little bit, so we'll sit out the line of scrimmage a little bit, too. Patience at the top. They go run. Picking up 4. We'll go back to the man coverage as well. It's up on the line. Got to put hands on him. Run with him. Oof, that one went outside. I think he just double moved me. Now I fear if I spam, if I go man heavy, they're gonna try me. Like they're gonna end up scoring. Let's hope not though. Hope we hold it down in man coverage. He was salving and say, is he not sacked? And 99 has no reaction. Light work, no reaction. Chilling, vibing. 2-man is stacking here. Play a little closer just in case they go screen, which they did. Ooh, he went other way with it. Ooh, and he just took Buddy ankles and picks up the first. Man, you can't make this up, bro. That is insane for him to do that. That is insane. Good sack, bro. They get into that quarterback. That's crazy. Buddy took one player's ankles and he was able to just turn that into a huge first down. Here we go. Get in there. Get active. Get active. Get active. Cover 3 buzz. There we go. 3rd and 13. Chance to get them off the field. Hold them to no points. Outside. Knocked it loose. Let's go. You hate that pass drop animation when you get hit when you're the quarterback or the receiver or on the offense period. But when you're on defense and you see that, that is one of the most beautiful sights ever. 3rd quarter coming to an end. Right now we got a nice little lead. If they score though, they'll take it. But we holding it down so far. I just got double moved. Oh my gosh. I seen it. And if he's going outside, you don't need to react like that. That's the challenge. Come on, I'm on that. Best corner in the country. I'm the best corner in the country. 3rd and 17. Go quarters here. We'll play heavy inside just in case we get something going out. Sit and be patient. Let the routes develop. Yeah, all that 3rd and 17. This offense is not built. I don't even know how they got 3 wins, honestly. I don't know how they have 3. If this is the offense they run, I mean, this is just outright pathetic. Here we go. Manned up. They run. We stuff it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We'll cover 2 action here. They're not pinned all the way back, so they'll probably put it up in the air. Sit off a little bit, read this. He gonna go inside though. Yep, there we go. Still picks up about 5, 6. And 3rd and 2, they're probably gonna run the ball for sure. Do got a tight end, so you gotta be cautious of that because they could definitely pop off that line and just randomly throw it. We get them. Oh my goodness. That defensive line, them linebackers not playing, dog. Far from perfect, but they make it happen. We could just get just a field goal out of my offense. We'll be good. Again, pin back deep in their own territory. You love to see it. Usually that's my offense starting off on the 5-yard line, or they're starting off on our 15 or 25-yard line. Playbook is pretty shallow though. It doesn't have any depth, but everything that we do have in the coach suggestion option, I mean, it's been solid. No real options, but it's been good enough. Quarterback taking off. Try to get in there. I tried to knock that ball loose. That's why I didn't get the solo tackle or get to complete the tackle myself there. Go back to that cover 2. Go back to that Tampa. Go back to that Tampa. I'm going to sit off. I'm going to read underneath. If I see him crossing, I'm running straight downhill. Nope. Safety. Come on. Them boys handling business. Look at 64 with the dreads hanging out the helmet. I wish I had that. And offense puts the icing on the cake. 10-point lead. Let's go, bro. Again, it's not pretty. We're playing a team that is just not good, but yet we're still barely edging them out. I was going to run a comeback or a curl. Let's see what we got here. Deep zone. We'll sit inside, give up that cushion on that sideline. Going inside, got another man coming across field. Doesn't matter. Them boys got getting back there for that sacker team. Playing off. Outside. Bro, he is one of the most oblivious quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life. He's holding on to the ball forever. Again, holding on to the ball for dear life. Fumble. Recovery. Let's go. That's ball game, bro. 10-point win against Mizzou on the road against Mizzou. We hold it down. Gloomy little day out here. Them Tigers fans, they sick because their offense looked atrocious. Like, their quarterback was horrible. And offensively, we barely produced. And defensively, we didn't have to do much. We just took home the dub. And I think we're back at the crib this upcoming week too. We may be on the road because we did have a lot of home games. So we might have a little stretch where we're on the road competing. And I think right now with the form my defense is in, and even with my offense giving us something from time to time, we might be able to have the season we were anticipating. A little shy of what I really wanted, but still being able to probably make a good run in the postseason. On the road against South Carolina, 0-8, but they're always bad. I've never played a single season on any player that I can remember that South Carolina is actually decent. They're always either very mediocre or just one of the worst teams, if not the worst team in the conference, bro. I mean, that is just sad. All my South Carolina fans out there, I apologize, you boys, that y'all got to witness this every simulation, every time. They're never in the playoffs. You got Duke will make surprise appearances in the playoffs and things like that. But South Carolina just can't seem to get anything done, bro. It's hilarious. Sit and read, though. The Travis Hunter method. Oh, he's going upfield. He's taking off. I don't understand the IQ. I guess we're playing far better coverage downfield because I made some adjustments to the playbook. So it's just been a lot easier to just strap things. Far more easy. Far easier. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful play. He ran the corner. I came downhill to cut off the route in the flats, and then I get back up here. I did have a teammate there, but even if my teammate is not there and he lofts that ball that way, we get into position to knock that loose for sure. Strapped, throwing it away. That's Heisman difficulty for you. Dude was literally sacked, and he still got rid of the ball, and they didn't tackle him. They were right there in his face, on his heels. Nothing. We go some man here. Oh no, forgot. This is like a TCU 4-2-5 defensive playbook. It's not the same one from last game, but I believe though, yeah, we still got some man coverage options. It's just very zone heavy. We're gonna man up here though. Even when they're playing at the line, we can still get press animations. So that's pretty cool. And I like that too, because it really does kind of force you to be extremely patient. Coming across the field, let me flip that. Give me that, give me Buddy right here in the slot. Outside. I'm here. Yeah, throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away. We own that. Them boys are front handling business, though. I love it. Offense winning score. Look at that. Did we have 3? I don't know. I don't think we had 3 points. Did they just score and not get a field goal? That happens often, too. I noticed that across a multitude of players. Offense to go score and they don't get a field goal. Like, how are we not getting extra points? I don't know who wired and structured the offensive road to glory situation and settings, but you need to be, we just need a conversation. We just need a conversation to understand the logic or lack thereof, because why is it like sinister for our offense to actually produce points? He's up on the line. You know, oh yeah, we want hands on little buddy. Oh, yeah, outside with him. Outside with him. And I'm starting to learn to hold off of R2 because I don't need it. If I stay off of R2 and if they snap down and I hit L2 to kind of strafe up or square my player up, I'll be able to get down a lot quicker and snap down a lot easier. I mean, it'll be way easier. So stay off that R2, especially when you're trying to snap down and get back downhill. So sitting here, they go run up the field. We're good. Cover 2 man. First half coming to an end already. Offense been chewing a lot of clock up. See what they do here. I want to press. They go RPO. Give it to his man's outside. Took ankles. Oh my. Oh my. We good though. Outside. They're split out wide too. They're split out very, very wide. Quarters. Oof. I don't like this look. But they could go deep upfield though. Let me drop. Let's go. The pressure up front has just been insane, bro. And they've been good all season. It's just we're now starting to put it all together in coverage as well. Like, where do you go with the football at that point? Where do you go with the football, bro? Where do you go with the football when everything is strapped? Playing pretty low. Look. What are we doing? And then he finds a man. He drops it. He had 3,000 days in the pocket. As great as my defensive line is, they're still going to find a way. They're still going to find a way. Two men over here. This is a 4 or no, now it's a 3x3. He's taking off. Oh my gosh, he getting shifty. Not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna pick up that first, if not more. He just got so shifty right there. If y'all didn't see that, please go back and check that out. Buddy started getting loose. Gonna split the difference here. Feel. Get back outside. We there. Their offensive line is starting to look how it is when you play, when you're playing quarterback. Blocking is just horrible. Let's see what we got. Players out. Drops it off. Sheds the block. He still gets back and blocks me in the back nearly. Like, come on, bro. We don't even need to go zone at this one. We'll go man. Upfield. Midfield. Got a man. Good coverage. Man, give me that man, bro. Cover 1. Yeah, this is a zone heavy playbook, which I'm not against, but definitely want more man coverage opportunities. RPO. Let's go. Also have a couple of man blitz options. Love to see that. We'll play some off man. Didn't throw it my way. We ain't got no action in it, man. We've had a few balls thrown our way, but haven't really been tested much. And we take the lead. That's what I'm talking about. We'll just cover 2 men, 2 high safety, just so we don't get beat. And we'll just go heavy man. Do they pass here? They do. And we another sack. Let's go. Come on, bruh. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Manned up. Patience at that line. Run with him. Hey, my entire defensive line is for sure, without a doubt, it's going to be full of first-team All-Americans. Where is he going? Of course he picks up. No, he didn't pick up the first. I ain't even peep how many yards he got sacked for in that last one. 21-0. We're beating teams how we're supposed to, bro. Let's hope we don't go on a run and a stretch where we're dominating and then we fall apart again. Got a man. We good. And then the other team, they're not getting a lot of offensive, or we're not taking up a ton of time. As a matter of fact, we are taking up a ton of time on offense. They're holding on to the ball for a good bit of strip sack. We scoop. He's gone. Let's go. Let's go. They getting it done, bro. That's what you want to see. They're getting it done. They go trips my side and a 4x1. Sack. Come on, bro. You can't write this story. The comeback of a lifetime for a star-studded defensive front, bro. Dime. I thought he threw a dot right there. I was like, oh yeah, he gonna hit that right on the head. And Buddy coughed it up. Play some off, man. We never play off, man. But they need so much yardage. And he has no time to get rid of it. Just nasty. Just nasty. 31-0. And that's going to be all she wrote. Little to no action, but the defensive front is tearing it up. And they're doing it against these worse teams. Obviously, you go against a Georgia like we did, you're not going to have as much success. They still show up. But you play against these lower tier teams, it's what you want to see. And it's crazy. I've had this experience before with a team up front, we might not produce, but then out of nowhere on the back end, we just turn it up. And I love it. Back in my other playbook, hopefully we continue to ball like we do. I think somebody on the defensive line gained an impact star, if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty fire. Yo! I ain't never in my life seen a receiver snap down like that. That was insane. Buddy said, hem, and sat like, whoa, whoa. Slow your roll, brother. Calm down, man. That boy, hem. What the, yo. Buddy wildin'. Buddy is wildin'. 6-3 on the year right now. Tennessee's also 6-3. Neither of us are ranked. Probably will get propelled into that top 25 ranking after this game, as a matter of fact. Conference matchup, two big schools, so ain't no telling. Get up here and get some press action going. You feel me? Put some hands on these receivers, and they go RPO or read option outside, taking my dog ankles. You block me out of all people, out of all them dudes running by you. Said, nah, I'm gonna get number 2 because I like him. Like, but come on, dog. Play some off coverage. See if he's stem inside. Nope, they go to run outside. 97, you got to make that play. Good thing we had Buddy coming out that edge to hold it down. So we're looking good right now. They are making their way down the field, but I think we'll be fine. Just checked in at the line. Actually a pass. Let's go. Good TFL, baby. I went heavy. I'm going heavy, man. It's all good, though. One high safety. See what they do. I think he checked in at the line, too. There we go. Oh, good play on the ball. Yes, sir. 47 was trying to go pick that off. 47 was trying to go get that ball. Let's go. That's what I like to see. That's what I'm talking about. Tie ball game at 3. Gonna stick with this man, bro. Just a little more exciting. Some more action. Play off a little bit. Playing pretty tight for a blitz, but we're good. Let's go. Good tackle, boy. We're gonna see what we can do, though. I'm gonna switch it up. Go some cover 3 cloud. Yeah, their offensive sets, though, like their formations, like man just works out to me better. He should have made that tackle. He's taking ankle. Oh my gosh! Oh, he forced the fumble. Let's go! Come on, man. That's that guy. I know he recovered, but he shouldn't be the one with that turnover belt. That should be me. I just cracked Buddy, flipped him. Came through and dropped that shoulder. He did all of that. He broke ankles and juked the took somebody's ankles. It's going crazy out there. I come flying in. Laid him out. Outside. I'm going for the strip. Yeah. And offense capitalized off that. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that was crazy, though, bro. I'm like, Buddy just exposed that whole side of the field. I got to come all the way across and make a play. And then I come through and knock that ball loose. Beautiful. We ain't really had no solid action in a couple of weeks, so you know we got to get busy. We got to get busy. Get up there. Stuff him. He still fell forward a yard shy. Let's go. Get him off the field. Why that quarterback got a perm? I don't know if y'all seen that their quarterback's little picture. If you go back and look, he got the slick back, the comb over. Crazy. What's he doing? Tight end on the side of the field. Don't slide. No, I hate when they do that. Don't slide, bro. If you man enough to leave that pocket, stay on your toes, man. So I can show you something. They finna hand that off. Pitch. Seal the edge. There we go. Because he had to go back inside into that traffic. 3rd and 5, 3rd intermediate. Probably gonna. I don't know. This team, ain't no telling. They're in a 3x2. I was gonna say, is he gonna throw it deep? Come here, flat buddy again. I wanted to run down on that because I did peep that early in that play. I probably would have got there like right after he decided to turn around, so I would have been a little late. Probably could have stopped it, but on to the next play. We good. Are they in the pistol? Is that a pistol formation? Or am I tripping? I forgot the exact formation there. It looks like the pistol. Coming across the field. He sacked. Let's go. Defensive front is still showing up for us. You love to see it. Here we go. I'm gonna sit on the outside shoulder here. Read this out. They go run up the middle. Gets free. Come on now. 3rd and 16. But they're pinned back deep in their own territory, so I guess logically that is the better decision to make in that situation. 3rd quarter though, 2nd half. Here we go. Defensive coverage auto flipped. Coach B auto flipping. See what we got. Inside. Let's go. Way to knock it loose. That's what I'm talking about. I really don't want to go no deep zone. Everything's been just running the ball short, quick. Their offense is very similar to South Carolina's as far as like the run pass ratio and the types of plays they run. Dang, come on. He broke my tackle. He broke the tackle and then it kind of stood him up upright. He was off balance, got hit, and then magically turned upright. Not gonna lie, that little double move, he just got me with that. Oh my gosh, the 50-50 kicked in and Buddy just went crazy. Oh my gosh. He just did that. He just did my dog so nasty, bro. Like, that was nasty, bro. That was nasty. And then they scored. Oh man, that was nasty. I had 2 DBs back there, the safety in the corner on this man, and he still went up top and beamed him like just on his nugget, bro. That's pretty embarrassing. Can't lie. Sacked. I was finna say, bro, there's no way you get that off. He looked my way. Like, he looked away of my receiver for sure. 2nd and 17, 2nd and long. I'll probably put it on the ground anyway. Knowing them. Keep our eyes peeled though. Tight end. Quick throw outside. Shed that block. Get outside. Get that tackle. Let's go. Didn't let me wrap up. It kind of took me out of the tackle animation, but it's all good. See what we got here. Oh, this hard flat. 2nd and 11. Drop back. Everything's covered. He's sacked. My play calling on 3rd down has just been goated, bro. Like, obviously our secondary is just been elite, but like my ability to kind of identify the offense and then also make the right play call for the most part, especially in clutch situations, which this isn't that just yet, but just in general, bro, it's been on point. Getting a lot better. I might not know the specifics because I really don't care to put in the time to, you know, I kind of go based off of what I see. I might not be able to tell you this, that, and the third, but what I can tell you, or what I can do, is make the right play at the right time, be in the right place at the right time. So pretty much what matters. Sometimes my lack of knowledge or whatever the case may be, understanding might, you know, get in the way. But for the most part, though, it doesn't really cause me an issue. He almost picked up that first. Come on now. Steve Collin. Come on, bro. Get up. Dog just got hurt. Hopefully he gets back on the field soon. See what they do here. Motioning, buddy. I got somebody going up that seam for me. Gonna pick up the first here. It's all good. The second is short. Headed into the fourth quarter, tie ball game. We'll go here. Switch that up last second. Right across the middle. They love. That's why that cover two has just been. It's really been it for us. We don't need anything protecting those deep zone, them seams. Sticking to these flats and just short, shallow across the middle of the field has just kind of been the way. Because that's been their route choices. That's been just how they're starting to attack our defense. We've been doing a good job so far this game, but you know, switching it up, going with some man coverage. I got help over the top, so I'm not really too worried about that. We're going with the run. We get there. Thank you. 3rd and 4. Let's see if we can get them boys out of the field here. We're gonna blitz. I ain't really blitz much. I trust our guys in man. I'm here with you all the way. Throwing it away. Get them off the field. Let's go. 1 second to spare in the 3rd quarter. Offense produce. It's going to come down to the wire, bruh. It's going to come down to the wire. I got to make a play. Ooh, he threw that. He did a quick swing out of that trips formation. I think they were in a 3-by-1 or a 3-by-2 there, so we got to be careful. There we go. We good. Palms. Oh, it's 3rd and 11. Not mad at that. And I'm going to sit off, as a matter of fact. I'm not even going to play if they go quick screen. We'll just get there. No quick screen. Got a man up the seam. Up the seam. But he was more towards the middle of the field. I guess I could have been there in that area, but he was pretty much up the field at that point. You got to come down on that. You got to come down and make a play on that. Or just be in that vicinity. Where am I going? Oh my gosh, man coverage. That was like, what was that play? What was that throw? What was that? What are we doing? Let me relax. Get off me, bro. Another forced fumble. Give me that. Give me that. To the crib. And I got the block. And I got the block. That's why you got to stay calm, bro, because you never know when the opportunity is going to come for you to step up. Come on, bro. Let's go. Can't forget, I am a field corner, so my tackle rating, everything is still pretty solid. So that definitely helps. The fact that we're hit sticking, I'm not even stripping them, hit sticking, causing fumbles is crazy. We've just been pretty lackluster in coverage for the last little bit. That's the lack of like opportunity though. We haven't gotten much opportunity because we've been playing really good and true as a corner. Even the best can't be perfect, you know? So it's like when I put it into that perspective, it's like it's not as bad as it may seem or as it may feel. Like, oh, not a ton of pigs to play, ooh, but it's like I'm not getting a ton of action because I've been pretty shut down. I've been a smash mouth corner. And look at this bullshit. Bro, get the angle, tackle him. And that's why I don't press, bro. I just said something about that in the video, bro. This is why I don't press. I wouldn't say that's why I don't press, but that's why the press mechanic and the press it needs to be addressed. How do I go to press somebody and I don't get it? I don't even get an animation. He didn't have no abilities pop up, nothing. My player just gets ran by. Oh my gosh, now they're in the red zone, bro. Or they're in the red zone. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, how are we not getting a press animation? I'm right there in his face. Press him, put hands on him. I got Jammer on platinum. Like, put your hands on him. You can literally derail his whole route. Do it. It's the inputs with this game, bruh. That one play can ruin everything. That's why I'm so upset, bro. It can literally change everything. That's aggravating when you're like, come on, bro. When you're like, you feel like you're pretty much responsible for that. Knock that ball loose. Thank you. Get off the field. That's game. Bye. Get off the field. Get out the field. And they ain't give him a chance. Cool. Bet. Thank you. Offense actually killed the clock. We get the dub, bro, by a score. I had 2 clutch forced fumbles. But I'm trying to just be so stout in coverage. And then when stuff like that happens where you're in coverage, you're playing true to your play style. I got jammer on platinum. I go to jammer receiver and we don't get an animation, no interaction at all. He just runs right by and whiffs right past. No, bro. That is frustrating. But we get the win. 7-3, 5-1 in the conference. We still are. We're making a run for the conference championship, which is crazy. The way this season started, and then like them few losses, 2 or 3 losses can really, especially if they're consecutive, can really throw you off. But we get the win, bro. On to the next. My gosh, dog. Oklahoma gets ball first. Hopefully winning a game like this on the road, especially against a top 15 ranked team, it'll get us up in them rankings. I'm pretty sure as far as the playoff go, if I go look at the tree now, which is really early, we're not on it. More than likely they are, being in the SEC. But who knows what team? They probably got Bowling Green in there because they're undefeated, even though they played nobody. The strength of schedule is absolutely horrible. Got a man, broke a tackle too. My goodness, that boy balling. 3rd and 2. Go with this blitz. Don't like the blitz normally. He's up on the line of scrimmage too. He's an impact player. Smaller receiver, but I know he's quick. And then we get there. Yes, sir. Good play on the run, my boy. I don't know how I have wear and tear right now. We've been in here 2 seconds. Why is my wear and tear so crazy? It's not crazy, but why do I have any at the moment? Get in there, go for the punch. Take the assisted tackle. This team is sneaky though, bro. They'll catch you and hit you deep with those passes. A ton of speedy receivers, a lot of talent out there. Give me that. Oh yeah, way to get back downhill for the deflection. These quarterbacks been like the SEC quarterbacks, you got to get way more deflections, bro. They're so accurate, bro. You have to like take what you can get. You have to take what you can get with these guys. He's out of bounds. So if he catches the ball, that'll be a legal touching. Which I love. I honestly should have just left them open so they can get the penalty anyway. He runs out of bounds, comes back inbounds, and then catches that ball. He could score a touchdown. They're going to call it legal touching. That's a flaw in the gameplay there. We're here. Get there, get there, get there. That was a wide pass. Oh my gosh. And he still picked up a yard. See what we got. 2nd and 9. We got help across the middle for the most part. He's up, but this receiver's up on that line. He's not playing a lot of like off the line of scrimmage ball here. Beautiful, beautiful. We laced that, and then he's wide open in that pocket. I thought he fumbled there. Oh my gosh. He was wide open. And that ball was put exactly where it needed to be. He's playing off the line of scrimmage. We're going to play up on the line of scrimmage. He's swinging, swinging. Okay, okay. Got to keep your eyes on that too. I haven't really been peeping like what they like to do. They've been going deep, mixing it with a little bit of intermediate passes, quick and short. This team does like just a little bit of everything. Get there. Big 96 on the run. Let's go. 3rd and goal. They're on the 8. Doubt they'll run here, so probably definitely going to be a pass. I got to be careful. I'm going to watch this back corner, though. I'm going to start strafing to my left. He's swinging. We're not worried about that. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, bro, if he turned around and darted that ball downhill to Buddy, that would have been a beautiful interception. But we got to just play ball, bro. Like deflections, just play the ball. Because these quarterbacks, period, have shown me this is not like Big 12 quarterbacks are good, but these guys, I don't know what it is about these SEC guys. What I've noticed, they just put the ball where it needs to be, where even a high end corner, blanket, any ability. My boy holding his leg. Did he just break his leg? Antoine Boger. Yeah, but it's like, bro, they're gonna put it in places where even if you have the attributes, the abilities doesn't matter. You're not getting that pick. Coming off wide. And the perfect blitz. Shouts out to Margie's, bro. That's the one creator I've seen that he is amazing at blitzing the quarterback. And I got the technique from him on how to do it. and you know, get back there free. And I mess it up anyway. He stepped up in the pocket and it just be throwing me. Like, I can never for the life of me get used to the camera turning as I'm coming downhill. What about that situation did I need the camera to turn? Then we need an option for that. The camera swivel, camera turn. Like, I'd rather it switch when the ball is completely out of my view. So when y'all talk about camera angles with these new games, I be a little confused at times, but now I kind of understand from that perspective. We definitely do need different camera angles and different like camera options, because having it where, okay, if I switched here, I don't like this much. It's too close. You have no peripheral vision. You can't see anything. But this one here is not as bad. But then again, you can't see out wide. So it's this is like the OG camera angle, which I love, but you're kind of limited. Back corner. Yep. There, you can't run cover 2 against this team at all. They're literally destroying it. Every time they're hitting every hole in the cover 2 zone. And here you got to watch the seam, which is your responsibility. Seam flat. You got to watch both. But this team, they want to push the ball. So man coverage, I'm with. And then also, you know, cover 3, cover 4, maybe even cover 6. But cover 2 is a no-go against a team like this. It's just a no. I think all 2 or 3 times we've gone cover 2, they've just dotted it every single time. You cannot run it. You can't run it. I'm going to seal the edge here. Oh, it's 3rd and 1. Was it 3rd and 1 or 3rd and what? 3rd and inches? Yeah, and it's inevitable in this situation. You can get a stop here, but, you know, the chances are very unlikely. Outside. Get there. Good play. I just don't see the point of going zone when you're in the red zone. Like, I'd rather just press my corners and hope that they get back there to make a play. I'd rather bring my corners down. Yep, everybody's up on the line of scrimmage, stuff for that slide over there. My guy's on the line of scrimmage. We're here. Good jammer platinum, and then he's gonna walk in anyway. He gets stood up at the line, but like, come on. I'll take that though. I'll deal with that every day of the week. Down 3, we're good. They're gonna try to push it down the field. So, and this is already a pass heavy team, so it's gotta be on point. Not gonna lie though, with the way this season is going, it's probably like some of the least confident I've ever been. They gave me the deflection for that, but they gave me no animation. I'm on his heels and I get no swat. I didn't even want to go for the pick because I wasn't confident in it. Uh-oh, see, look, they want to air it out, make a play, and you beat them to the spot. That's the same animation. It's almost like they don't want us to succeed against this team. They don't want us to succeed against this team, bro, because what is that? Sack, let's go. 2 6s underneath. That's a great way to end the half, though. 2 big plays, deep downfield by your premier secondary, and then you get the stop to get them boys out the field, and then they get more time anyway. How? What did our offense do to not kill that clock? Eyes on the quarterback. Got his receiver within sights. It's going to drop. He's outside with it. We're here. If we didn't have that help from 2-6 right there, that's a pick. And he's wide open. I should have sent my guy. I didn't click R3. That's on me. I hate that you have to control that, though. I understand why they give you that control, but I feel like it should just be an automatic timer, dude. But I guess that's where the skill gap comes in. I'm here. Yeah, if you don't sprint, and instead when changing direction, tap L2, just like you get like a freeze and then a burst. So it kind of resets your movement. R2 is a good, you know, it's for the sprint, but it's like it does more damage than good in a sense. I don't even like using R2 no more. I don't like using the sprint no more. No, he's taking off again. 2 seconds. 1. I'm gonna call the time. I actually want him to throw this. Will this come back to bite us? I don't know, but I would love to get another stat here. I'm not against that. I doubt they actually throw it though. Are they gonna send all 4 receivers, and then, yep, right in the middle. That could have ended so badly. Ball just tipped, but all the receivers fell, so it's all good. Offense got really close to scoring there. We need at least a field goal to tie ball game. Again, here we go with a blitz. Let's see if the camera angle doesn't get the best of us this time around. Take my time, stay out of that box. He's swinging. Never mind, he's not swinging. He's just rolling out. And then I get caught up on my teammate. My dog dropped the pick. It was so much good, but so much bad on that play. Come on. Here we go. You got to pay attention, especially when you got this seam flat. You got to stay right at that seam. Keep your eyes down low. Get here, get here, get here. Yes, sir. Square up, Riley. Beautiful tackle. Beautiful form tackle. Like I was saying earlier, though, bro, this is probably the least confident I've been as a corner in a minute. But that's the beautiful thing I love about these players you make. Just kind of having like a realistic story, like mindset. Like I came into this season as the guy, like, you know, coming off a season with Bama. Senior year, I've been the premier corner. I've won all the awards. I've done all the great things. This is supposed to be my year to just dominate the SEC. And, you know, play hasn't been, you know, all too fantastic. Obviously, you want to erase other teams' receivers and be the best player in the country. But also on the flip side, when you do get those opportunities, you're expected to capitalize. I expect it out of myself. The media expects it out of me. My teammate expects that out of me. And then I don't step up and I don't live up to that. We all know that can get in the head of any great player when you're not playing up to par. So trying to shore some things up, clean some things up. That's just been the focus. And it's been great. Like right here, getting the pick. Your team needs it. You've been playing pretty well so far this game. And then you step up big time to put your team out front. That's exactly what you want to do. And RP Kyron Lacy, I hope they kept this touchdown celebration in 27. I've never seen this in my life. I've never seen that animation ever. I don't know what that was. That was clean. I ain't gonna lie. But we go up for, hopefully we get this field goal. You know how they do. But yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to see right there. And that, again, restores the confidence. And that was great bait. It was more so me playing my zone. It was kind of natural. I didn't have to bait it. It was just making a great play. Ride the seam and keep your eyes on the flats. That's why I love those seam flats or those purple zones. They allow you to be so versatile. You can cut off so much. And I continue to run it because it works for this team. They want to ride. They want to hit the seams and get deep upfield, and it just works. See what we got here. Man in motion. Ride the seam. Got a man coming across the field. Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him. 3rd and 2. We'll go man. We'll go man. They go 4 split wide. They could run out of this. We're gonna just bring my guys down. Yep. They ran it. They still pick up the first, but it's all good. That spread look did. It caught me. Like, I'm like, hold on. But that's one thing about the Heisman CPU. Sometimes they'll play true to what you see, but in most cases, I'll say about 7 times out of 10, they're gonna surprise you and hit you with something completely different than what you see. So you might see 4 receivers split out wide. They may be in a 3x2 or a 2x2, and whole time it's a run. You know, all right. You got trips on this side and a 4x1. That lineman standing up. This might be a pass. I'm here. I think he would have threw that to Buddy over here in the flat, but I don't need to jump that as early, like as I'm running downhill trying to get to him, because that's a long throw. It's a long throw, and he can only throw it so far for that running back to actually catch the ball. So instead of me just beelining it downhill, I should just stand my strafe and slowly inch forward so that I can have the momentum. So when he does throw the ball, I commit. I got the speed. I got the momentum. I can pick that off, cut that lane. We're looking good right now. Cover 3 and 3-5 stack. We're solid. Yep. I'm gonna play off. Sit and read. Running towards that sideline. He's sad. No, sir. Get there. Get there. And still, they make a good effort to get upfield. If offense can just give us a field goal, we'll be solid. Just a field goal. But I doubt that. But it's all good. I got deep zone. They're gonna try it at some point. They went back-to-back deep balls earlier in this game. They cap off a half. You know, in game, when they're trying to really go down and score, they're going to air that ball out. But one thing I'm noticing, too, you can also do, not spam coverages, but once you find something that counters a team, you can run it, bro. They may have success with a little bit of this and that, but, like, as far as just that team having, like, success, scoring the ball, getting it done, moving the ball at will, it's not going to happen. Like, cover 2 destroys some of these teams' offenses. Cover 3, like it just been destroying this team. Bam, I'm here. Good PBU. I read it all the way through. Do I go zone? Nah, I don't want to go sky. I did talk about cover 6. Plus, you know, you rush 3. You got a shallow zone over there. You got a cloud flat on the left side, which is my side. I believe. Yeah, I got the cloud flat, so I can extend this. So I'm actually gonna sit low inside, and I'm gonna drop as the receivers drop. Keep my eyes on the flat. Outside, I got this corner. And he threw it. Oh my gosh, we jumped. The only reason I didn't, that would have been the play of a lifetime. That would have been the play that said, okay, he's that guy still. But I saw the man downhill in the flat, so I'm like, play the flat. And I was still so close. I'm pretty sure if I went for a deflection there, I probably would have, if I went for the deflection instead of the pick, I would have probably batted that ball. But my eyes are downhill. I can come downhill and make a play. It's all good. Next play. That's another thing too. To be a great corner, you got to forget that. Let me make the play now. Like right there, they just ran a swing. They might run it again. So be ready. Be ready. Don't stress it. They on the 9. Ride the seam. Teammate got that drop back. Cut this off right here. Cut that off. Get outside. Get outside. Teammates there. We there. He pick up what, 1 yard? He lost 2. 4th and 5. They got to go for it. No cover 2. No cover 2. That has not been our friend. We go cover 3 drop. We're gonna drop here. We're gonna bring everybody down though. We're gonna bring our guys down. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna read this corner. Get over a little bit. Get over. As a matter of fact, play true. Sit and read it. Sit and read it. Get that corner. He picked up the first. Yeah, he got it. Barely. Just barely. I mean, he just barely got it. This bit's tough, bro. It's tough. It's tough. Can we stand tall here? He got that off. I hate when they do that. We need more strip sacks out of that. Quarterbacks need to be punished more for that. There we go. Big 93 with a sack. Knock them back on the 12. Kind of get rid of some of that cushion that they had right there. Here we go. Got 4 down linemen. Dropping our backers. We're good. I'm going to play inside here. No first down opportunities. Ooh. So glad he didn't get that off. There we go. All right. Actually dropped him because we got so much underneath help. Matter of fact, go back true, go back true, go back true. I'm going to ride this seam here. Got all that off. Let's go. Beautiful. Kneel it. Oh, he took it out. Why would you do? Bro, they never do that. They never take it out, and he actually took it out. I was actually out of position right there too. I should have been a little more shallow because he had the deeper zone. So he caught my pick in a sense. And then they still have, and they're at the 45 with a ton of time. 5 wide. It's all good. That's why you be patient. I had a receiver running across the field with his man beat. And he's open. Is he still in bounds? I think, yeah, he is. I don't like this cloud, but I'm forced to run it. Cover 2 is, we'll literally, it'll end us. Got to go cover 3. Got to go with this cloud again. Go get him. Go get him. Oh my gosh, he's drifting and he gets the ball off still. EA, please, for the love of everything right, stop. Stop letting these dudes do that, bro. Stop letting these dudes drift a million yards. Oh yeah, quick throws. He tripping. He quick pitching. They got 1 timeout. We'll go quarters here, I guess. Yeah, we got the seams on lock. Ride it. They run the ball. How did I whiff? The camera is just constantly back and forth, wobbling and wiggling. I can't even get a good judge on things. We got mid help, so we're gonna play heavy inside, but play shallow so we can pick this ball off here. Sack, let's go. They got to use a timeout. I don't like the cover. So if I got the cover 6, if I got the cloud, I don't got the cloud. Can we flip that? He has the cloud. All right, I'll play more of the seam and get a little bit more of that backdrop for him. He had to come to the ball there. On the 15, 3rd and 12, they're going to hurry up. We'll go with the drop. Teammate got the seam. I'll ride this seam here. I got more mid. I'll sit mid. Got the seam. Nope. Back of the end zone. Final play of the game. Go drop. See what we got. I'm going to ride the seam. I'm going to play shallow. I'm going to play super shallow. Shallow and mid. I'm going to play this mid area. I'm going to play shallow so I can jump anything if we go outside. Got a man picked off. And that's going to be the game, boys. Play calling was fantastic. Defense was tremendous. I can't believe offense didn't run out at least. They shouldn't have got back on the field with over a minute. That was crazy. Even though we got them off the field with, I think, less than 2 minutes. So offense literally just went out there and played with twiddled their thumbs. That's why low key is good. We got Coach Cam in 27 because you can actually see the nonsense that is unfolding. But what a great play. The quarterback, he completely underthrew that ball. But I think that receiver, when he rounded off that comeback, he just kind of threw it a little prematurely and he didn't dig out of that route like he was supposed to because I think he was trying to prevent going out of bounds. So it probably would have been illegal touching, but we get a 4-point win against Oklahoma at home, big game. And we get it done. So this is what we're doing. We kicking the game off the rip in the red zone like this. Come on, dog. They start the game. It's all good. It is what it is. They got impact players up front, so getting to the quarterback may be an issue. They got crazy impact players up there at that. Got to get there, Riley. Those are NFL plays. Those are NFL caliber tackles in situations you have to capitalize in. Got to execute. You cannot be a first-round draft pick as a corner and just not be able to tackle. You can, but, to be looked at, to be treated and talked about and regarded as this top tier all around corner, no. No. And let's not forget to mention last game, y'all didn't get to see the full stat breakdown, but I believe we had 4 tackles, 4 total, 3 deflections in the pick 6. So in totality, bro, we had one of our better games of the year, making plays on the ball, jarring the ball loose, and then ultimately getting the pick 6 that pretty much sealed the game up or put us in a position to close the game out. But new week, look how low the low center of gravity or low to the ground Auburn's quarterback just was. I don't think I've ever seen that stance from a quarterback on this game. We're good though. In a 3x2. See what they do here. Staying off that turbo, staying off like R2 is a big thing for me. Is that Cam Coleman? I don't think that's Cam. Pick. Let's go 16. Ride it off. We needed that block. Knowing offense. I mean, they're in field goal position. It's a worst case scenario. But that's not the worst case scenario during this game. We actually score. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Back on defense. Let's get to it. Let's work. Let's get his money. They go trips. They're a little bit offset. Outside guy might swing. Inside guy, excuse me. I thought he was throwing it to Buddy. I'm not going to lie. That's why I kind of sat and I waited. I thought he was going to actually hit other dude there. Gonna stick to the game plan out of this 3-3-5 playbook. Go with this just heavy cover 3, man. Play these seams outside. Gotta shut that block. This has to be a hole, right? He was holding. What? I get hit with holding. The guy trying to shed a block gets hit with defensive holding. Man, this game, next play. Next play. Go 5 wide there. Got a man up the seam. That ball like it wanted to come loose. Keep the auto flip. Yeah, 3-2-5 odd. I guess we'll go with this cloud. I don't know at this point. It's just a boatload of nonsense going on off the rip. A boatload of it. They start the game off at the 5. Score. Then they hit me with a defensive holding as I'm trying to shed a block for a guy blocking. Come on, man. Get there. How he got about it, all of that? Yeah. Final game of the year. And winning this game will put us at a 9-3. It'll put us at a 9-3 record, I believe. Yep, 9-3. So I think playoffs are out of the picture regardless. We are ranked number 19 in the country. They're 16. So winning this game definitely serves us. But is this like the third consecutive week where we played a team that has the exact same record as us? Okay, they're doing a lot of screens, a lot of dump offs in them flats. That when they did swinging out of the backfield. Do we go cover 2 this game? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Go Tampa. Got me in the cloud. Gonna play heavy inside. There's a tight end here. That's the offensive lineman. Thought I said 87, not 57. All right, or 67 he is. Trips on that side of the field. 3x2. Got a man. First down pickup. I don't know. I really haven't keyed in on this offense just yet and how to stop them, how to play it. But I just got my eyes peeled for those opportunities to make that play. Set that block. Get in there for the tackle. Good play, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cover 2. Eyes peeled for them opportunities. Watch that swing, too. Yep, they ran it. I've been waiting on it this whole time because I knew it was going to come. That one's a little more quick, a little slicker of a swing. But we got to make that play. I kind of overjumped it out inside. It's kind of tough to avoid that block and then also do that. 30 inches, didn't even peep. Of course, they go with the sneak. We'll go heavy cover 2 just to kind of cancel out them little slick plays they want to run. If we can just capitalize on one of those, maybe even 2, that'll mean everything. Look, another slick little outside play. Gonna get over here, go for the strip. Another little slick play. We're gonna stay in this for a second. I'm gonna split the difference and play pretty low. Because it's like they're not even like faking it, they're not straying away from it. It's like when they go to that, it's like they're locked in on it, they're throwing it. So this one of them teams where you can really penalize them for sticking to their tendencies. And their tendencies so far have, and like when it comes to just like what they run consistently and heavily, is gonna be these swings. It's gonna be these screens. Got one here. They go inside, run, get there, force the fumble. That's like forced fumble number 4 or 5 of the year for us. I remember we had 2 in one game earlier. Then I think we had got another one, and then now we get another one. So that might be either forced fumble 4 or 5 this year, bro. And it's huge. They're in the red zone on a 13. You knock it loose, and then offense capitalizes. Come on. Like I said, those big time plays, bro, to restore the confidence, get your head in the right place. Can't audible like I want to. I doubt they go anything quick here. They got some weapons too to get down the field. This offensive scheme is really built for, you know, those quicker little screens. Go with this cover 2 Tampa driller. This trips and they're always offset. I don't know who's gonna get it. I'm thinking outside guy. Inside middleman is gonna block down. Yep. That was the design. That was the look they wanted. I took it away. Oh, here we go. We'll go sky. Covered up some seams. They're gonna try to push it. They may stick to their tendencies, but they definitely want to get the ball downfield. Yeah, buddy, darting across the middle of the field. We'll go drop into the first half. We'll ride the seam here. I'm gonna play low. As a matter of fact, play low. I'm gonna play low in these every time. Man, across the middle, he had 2 over here. I cut that one off 18. He had buddy over there near the flat. We're good though. Now we got this deep ball. I'm gonna actually sit and just read it. Sit and read the field, left to right. He's coming down. He sat. Yep, got him out there deep. There we go. And I'm too wide. The camera angle, I couldn't see him at first, and it swiveled on me. All good. We get him off the field, though. That's exactly what you want to see. I believe we get ball back at the half. We had ball first? Oh, we did, because that's how they started off with that good field positioning. So they get ball first here at the half. They go trips on that side, bringing the DBs down there, just in case they do go quick throw. They didn't. Down the middle. We're good. We're going to get back to it. Yeah, their formations, their looks, everything they come out in. I mean, it just screams, I want to run the screen. It just screams screen every time. 2nd and 11. We haven't gone man, but if I see something, I'll check out. Nah, I like this here. Play out the line a little, play up on the line, as a matter of fact. Gonna sit and read, stay off that turbo. They pick up a first nearly, 3rd and 1. You know what they want, but if I come out in the blitz, they're actually gonna do it anyway. I don't think we have enough to stop it though. Do we? Nah, we stopped it. Oh, man, it's so tough to stop that, bro. I swear, it's one of the worst. Come out and cover 2 man, see what they're talking about. Oh yeah, they're pinned back deep too. Not to say they wouldn't throw it, but you know. Out of the end zone, of course, they pick up another forced fumble. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And the reason I got that one, because that was a perfectly timed peanut punch, bro. That was a perfectly timed punch. Because yeah, and see, I angled the way I angled, I ran towards the ball hand. That's why I didn't go for the tackle. I just hit R1 once I got close. They knocked that loose. He held on to that. Really? Go to QB spot at quarterback. Yeah. Empty look. He's going to go quick here, I feel. Trips on that side. Heavily offset. Yeah, that's why I had the QB spot in that play. That was a perfect call right there. I love it. See what we got. I don't want to blitz this team. They'll make you pay. This nickel 2 trap. Got me blitzing from the nickel. I play off. Take my time. Come in late. He got me. I should have swerved it. How did he just... So neither one of y'all wanted to hit him and or make a play on the ball. Okay. All right. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. It is what it is. Whatever. They've literally done dug themselves out of the 1 yard line. That just threw me all the way off. That just messed my head up right there. I can't believe we gave them that big splash play like that. And they're only on the 50. They've chewed up nearly this entire, majority of the 3rd quarter, man. Knock them back. There we go. Come on, bro. Show some flex, please. I believe in my defense. We're gonna send an extra rusher. We're good. 1 man lurking. Nope. Matter of fact, switch that up. I don't like that look over there. Yep, I saw it coming. I knew they were gonna run something. So one thing about it, so they've strayed away from the screens, right? Haven't run the screen in about a quarter or about half a quarter, right? Haven't run anything screen heavy. But what they have done is stick to those short, quick passes just in different forms. So one thing you can definitely, I think the quarterback got hurt. One thing you can definitely anticipate that's gonna come, they're gonna revert back to those tendencies for sure. That's one thing. That's a fact. Go trips. Play low, play tight here. Winning time just kicked in. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about there. We good. 3rd and 8. Let's get them boys out the field. Got to watch Buddy over the top here. We're switching at the top. Yep. Oh, he got a man. Good play on the ball. Yes, sir. See, if he went more upfield and he just led him to the end zone, then obviously they probably blur us for the tub. But with him actually putting it where he did, like that route kind of angling towards the sideline, it played out in our favor. Now they're gonna resort back heavily to their tendencies. They go trips, bunch, empty set, 5 wide. I'm going for that punch. You seen how he kind of hung the ball out there a little bit. I'm trying to get this game over with. Offense when they capitalized again. You love to see it. See what we got here. Got a man. Yeah, he's low-key trying to quick dot. Like to call it quick dot. He throws some little dots, but he tried to get them up pretty quickly. Go with this here. They got me all out of plays. They got me everywhere this game. I guess because the hurry up. Sit midfield. Oh my gosh, beautiful deflection. I got him in my peripherals the whole time. That's why I love going for deflections over picks sometimes. Picks you take the ball away, but they're so risky and the timing of them have to be so perfect. But literally, I played underneath so well, got right into position to be able to knock it out of the sky. If I went for that pick there, we just put our hands up and run. He catches that ball, and we just look terrible. So that was beautiful. We're gonna play low. See what they do here. Drop, 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 drop. Inside. Got a man outside. We're good. 4th and 4. We'll go sky. Blitzing on 3rd down isn't bad either, though. And I know this from experience. Empty set. Trail him middle. Get back outside. Got a man. And it's him, of course. The receiver I trailed to try to cut off as long as I could. Of course, he's the guy they dot. And in a cover 2 zone right there would have played out in our favor. Cover 3 just has not been our best friend this game. I'm gonna ride the seam here. Ride it with him. Right down the middle. Yeah, they're making their way. This game is far from over, boy. Because a quick score here. Offense takes off maybe 10 seconds off the clock. They get the ball back with nearly 2 minutes on the clock anyway. Look, wide open, outside, breaking tackles, falling forward. My gosh. Gonna remain optimistic, stay in a really healthy state of mind. We good, we good. We good. It's just next possession that's gonna be the kicker. Outside. 1 yard line, 3rd and goal. It is that he definitely finna just try to. I'm standing right over top of the center, boy. I'm here. Stop them. Let's go. 4th and goal. They gonna split out wide. They do. Got the slot man over here. 2-minute warning. What are they on? The 1 yard line. Situational awareness is key. Go with this blitz. Corners come down. Press. You gotta press. Do they pass here? There's no way they pass. They ran it. Stop. No, they got to review that. He didn't even, the ball was nowhere near. Oh my gosh, EA, are you serious? I got to watch the replay. I guarantee you the ball was nowhere near it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at where he fell. He fell sideways too. Bro, they just play. And now they're going for 2. They just played us. There's no way they said he scored there, and I can't challenge. That is insane, bro. They run again, and then he gets tackled from behind, propelled into the end zone. And why? And no, offense kill clock, please. Take some time off the clock, and they get a whole minute and 10. Pin back on their own 20. A field goal won't do it. They're going to go sideline. I got to watch this corner route here. I'm going to sit heavy inside to bait it up, and I'm going to stay in my strafe. Yep, inside release, corner route. I called it, bro, and it was a sloppy one, too. I see why yeah. Yeah, play midfield, 14. He played midfield. Let me not bait up so much because we need to be in position. They trying to go get it. They spiking. No timeouts. Watch that corner. Everybody went inside. Hey, let's not go towards the sideline. Let's take everything inside to the middle of the field. Yo, it don't get no dumber than this, bro. It's just the game is on their side. We literally, oh, man. Short. What are you doing? We'll take it. I'll take the stupidity all day. But they're moving the ball. I see what they're doing, but it's like, come on. And they go shotgun, so they can't spike it. You have to throw it. Down the middle. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Are you serious? And I think that's my zone too. Or I'm supposed to be back there. I gotta hawk that. But still, that doesn't make sense how he just comes down the middle of the field and nobody's there, bro. My zone was more towards like the back left quarter side, not the middle. Who's responsible for that? No. 7. Oh my gosh, bro. This is so nerve-wracking. This is the season, bro. Like 9-3, we can get into the playoffs off a win streak. Oh God. Sacked. 3. They can't get to the line in time. 2, 1. Oh my gosh, bro. They tried everything in the book to get us to lose this Iron Bowl, bro. They tried everything in the book. They gave them a rushing touchdown on 4th down that they were not supposed to get. We had 10 tackles and a very, very nice deflection that game, bro. We balled. We played good ball. I do think one thing about a zone, there's always going to be a hole somewhere. But my decision making in that moment, I should have been in position to strafe over, get into position and hawk that lane and pick that ball off or go for the deflection. But here's where things get here's where it gets exciting. We're 9-3, 7-1 in the conference. I can almost guarantee we're gonna get into the SEC Conference Championship. I gotta go check the standings, make sure we're not in a 3-way tie. But if we're 1 or 2, we're probably 2 in the conference. We're going to get our conference game before bowl season, before the bowl start. So we'll have a chance to improve our record to 10-3 before the playoff tree is locked in. So not only do we get this game to try to lock in a playoff spot, we have a potential another game to cement ourselves in a playoff spot. We probably won't get the first round bye. We'll probably have the first round game, but we have a chance. So exactly what I thought was going to happen outside of all my hopes happened. So we finished the season ranked 16 in the country, right? But let's take a look at this conference standing in the SEC. We weren't in the 3-way tie, 2-way tie between us and Texas. They got the better overall record. So therefore, of course, they're going to get the shot at the conference championship. I'm like, okay. And then when I go to check the playoff bracket, I knew for a fact we weren't getting in. Got 12-1 Tulane, 10-2 BYU, 13-0 Kansas State. Like all of these teams got 10 plus wins. Like they didn't have any outliers with 9 wins, 9-3, 9-4. Everybody was proven. Everybody was up to standard. Georgia 13-0 in the conference, probably going to win it all. So it's like, yeah, we miss out on that. So we did get a bowl game. I honestly don't feel the need to play it. Tulane's quarterback took the Heisman home. But here's the real kicker. This is why what's on film doesn't translate to certain things, right? Before we get to all of that, let's check our stats on the year. Let's check our numbers on the year. So compared to our other, seasons, we got 56 total tackles, 5 for loss, half a sack. We had 1 pick all year. Really? We had 1 pick all year? That can't be right, though. Am I tripping? We just had a pick 6. Was that our only pick on the year? That's crazy. 5 deflections on the season. We had 5 forced fumbles with a recovery and a pick 6. Yeah, we only had 1 interception on the whole year, man. But that's what happens when you play a true cornerback play style and you have that kind of mindset mentality. Like your approach to the game is a little bit more realistic. Again, we didn't give up a ton. We probably gave up 1, maybe 2 touchdowns on the whole year, if I'm not mistaken. Not a ton of catches. Played well in zone. Stepped up in the run game. Obviously, he had far more action his first 2 seasons. But you come to Bama, you got more of a complete team, and you're going to take a back seat. That's the one thing, too, when you're playing for better programs, man. You ride the back seat. And, we took home no honors, man. None. Well, we had some, players of the week, whatever the case may be. But we took home no awards. I believe this is considered the 2029 season. So we took home nothing. And outside of that, Raleigh is pretty decorated. So to see him kind of, his play, not his play, but his recognition kind of dwindle because of the way things played out. It's like, yeah, you're at Bama, but then you don't win out crazy. And then on top of all of that, it's wild, man. So it kind of makes you be in a one dimensional mindset. I really do hate that when you play like a true play style that you're kind of penalized for that. Like, you don't win no awards, you know, you don't give up a ton of touchdowns, you don't give up a ton of catches, you don't give up a lot. You play well in your zone, you play good coverage, but the game doesn't care about that. And that's kind of my, I guess you could say, my dilemma, or my mix with it is like, okay, yeah, you played well and it was fun even with the limited action, because I'm the way the play style I'm playing, it was cool, it was fun. But on the flip side of that, you don't take home no awards, you don't get no recognition. It just doesn't feel good. Then when your team doesn't succeed at a high level, it really throws you, man. It's like, could I have changed into a play style that would have equated to more interceptions and deflections and more action? Yeah, but I felt like that would have hurt our team success. Some games I had to resort to running a lot of cover 3 so we don't get burnt, because, you know, you got games where you're playing against a mediocre team, offense isn't producing points. And then now it's like, okay, my defense can hold up because this cover 3 is destroying their offense and they can't score. But I'm not getting opportunities because I'm in a zone. I'm playing the zone well. And I'm trying to just prevent this team from scoring, because if they score 2 touchdowns, we may not get 1, or we may not be able to, you know, it puts you in a really weird position. So it's like, either A, you play a true play style like I did, and, you know, we started off the season kind of nasty where we was like looking like we're going to lose out, like not even win 9 or 10 games. And then we go on the streak and we win out the rest of the year. Finish the season 9-3, not a bad record, but you fall short of everything else. So the play style I played along with the play calling did equate to more team success. But if I had chosen to go a lot of man coverage, a lot of, you know, create a lot of opportunities for myself, get the ball thrown at me more, that would have turned into a lot more individual success, at the risk of, okay, if I don't get these pick sixes, which I probably would, I would have got a lot more action, a lot of more pick sixes, whatever the case may be. We can still win that way. So it kind of forces you to play one way if you want to win, have success. If you want to have team success and personal success, you almost have to, like, you know, you can't strap your man. You know, a lot of people complaining about not getting the ball thrown at them. I found it to be fun. I'm used to catching a ton of picks. Not on this player. Like, his whole career, I played realistic. I played a little more grounded. But you come to a more complete team like Bama, those opportunities aren't going to be there all the time.